Session 36. Korrah and Aeron both return outside, noting how leery they look. Feliccs tells them people are uncomfortable about his military jacket, and Aeron seems a little more skeptical about that. He then tells Feliccs he wants to talk to him for a moment in privacy, leading Feliccs back into the main room. Aeron notes Feliccs was fairly affected by both the Tempest and his magic. Feliccs says he was afraid something drastic was going to happen again, like with his arm. He's being a little more cautious than usual, but is used to the fact that he can't control his magic. He won't let it affect him any more than it already does. Aeron wanted to make sure he was good to keep going. Feliccs then notes he and Korrah were downstairs for a while and asks if it's something that would make Guin jealous. Aeron loosely remarks that it might, and Feliccs reminds him to be more considerate of others. After briefly talking about Aeron's magic in Kharkiv, Aeron mentions his father was a soldier and that the army had some untoward practices. Feliccs says a lot happened in the army, so he isn't positive what he's referring to. Aeron mentions he's speaking more towards the morality of the front lines. Feliccs said it was something they had to accept, and also mentions he didn't leave the army in the best terms. He's staying away from their radar, but they're not exactly seeking him. Feliccs doesn't necessarily regret joining the army, it's just something that he was a part of. Aeron questions if people have ever been raised on the field, and it was done primarily to their fallen enemies, not their allies. Feliccs thinks such actions can be unethical, and it's not always the right move, but if you can save more lives, then he could be more supportive of it. Aeron pats his shoulder and says he should be careful about who he calls crazy, and Feliccs says he wasn't calling Aeron crazy, but his aura is darker, a little darker than the average human being. Aeron says he just wanted to get an idea about Felix's thoughts in the questions he asked and is satisfied. Feliccs is uninterested in prying into Aeron's backstory, and they head outside. They get back on their mounts, with Jorta heading back to his forge and the others to the bank. As they're on their way to the bazaar, Aeron mentions he feels gross and wants to stop at the bathhouse. Guin invites Jorta along since they're riding in the same direction. Jorta declines the offer, thinking Guin meant he smelled. The atmosphere of the city changes as they reach the bazaar, much more lived in. They drop the mounts at the stables for the duration of their trip. Aeron makes Feliccs fork over some copper. As they start walking down the road, a man with owlbears shouts out to have people come look at them and his other exotic animals, and Guin beelines for it before Korrah can stop her. Guin is fascinated as he takes out a box with a red cloth on top, the man whipping it off and revealing a basilisk. It is slender, similar to a behir, not much smaller than Raiden, but 2 times the length with 4 red eyes and blue and red scales. A small crowd gathers to admire the sight of all the animals, all outfitted with saddles. The man says the basilisk is from the Dinaric lowlands, and they've had it for around 3 years. They didn't acquire it as an egg, estimating it's 3 to 4 years old. Guin gives Korrah a pleading look, and Korrah reminds her she already has a mount. Despite the salesperson's insistence, Guin manages to decline with Korrah's help, and they head onward to the bathhouse. The bathhouse seems nice, with some steam in the entrance as someone welcomes them. There are 8 baths to choose from, with differing heats. Choosing the hottest bath, they are given towels, with Feliccs insisting they don't wash his jacket, and Aeron asking for special attention for his boots. Guin seems a little uncomfortable, keeping her scarf and underclothes on, not wanting strangers to see her scars. They enter the pool area where the heating is magically applied. Aeron has a few pink stab wounds on his chest, one going directly into his heart, and a white hardened scar directly underneath it, almost veiny looking. Feliccs has a tattoo on his right shoulder, stacked POZOFO, Times New Roman but fancy, and another on his left inner bicep, numbers fairly faded. His right arm is severely burnt. Aeron is tall and skinny, but not lanky, with some muscle definition, whereas Feliccs is more stocky, but not overly so. Guin's scar is in full view. Over her heart is a floral scar, black in the center with pink scar tissue wrapping around the neck and shoulder blade, reaching down to her ribs. She has some muscle from growing up in the north, but isn't cut. Her scars seem to have spread a bit more since they have last seen it under her dress. Korrah has various tear scars across her body. Her left shoulder, left forearm, left ribs, left thigh, and parallel ones on her back. Guin seems somewhat self-conscious about the undressing, while Korrah, Feliccs, and Aeron are largely unfazed by being around other naked people. Aeron ties her locks up in a bun while Felix and Guin dive under the water. They are provided bowls to wash their hair, and Aeron complains Aventurine has ruined his hair routine. Guin has to undo all of her jewelry. Felix doesn't take too much time to wash his hair, while Korrah shows Guin and Aeron how to wash her hair. Guin seems to catch into the rhythm, while Aeron assumes he knows how and ends up splitting one of her locks, and Korrah smacks his hand away. Guin subtly looks at Korrah's scars as she helps wash her hair. They finish up in the bathhouse and get dressed to go to the bank. From the bazaar, they head south towards the bank, where the buildings start getting taller and more complex. The walkways are very narrow, with people on the streets selling some featherfall coins. Felix buys a pack and checks to make sure they're magical, while Guin shares hers with the others. Finally reaching the bank, it's quite grandiose and looks as though it belongs on the richer side of town. It's somewhat busy with 3 different lines. Korrah finds the bank to be alien to her, as things are not like this in the Ebenwald, and grows bored in the line. There are 2 people in black and silver military garb, talking about how the army is fracturing and splintering. Aeron tries to cast the Rod of Smiles on Korrah, but she just gives him a deadpan look. Guin tries to convince the man in front to switch lines, and he ends up moving over. Aeron tries to cast the Wand of Smiles on him, but fails and he gets irritated. Felix plays rock, paper, scissors with his no arm and wins. Eventually, they make it to the front after 35 minutes. Aeron has to do a blood sample to prove he is connected to the account. It siphons a decent amount of blood from the thumbprick, and Aeron feels a touch exhausted. 8 individuals enter the bank, looking a little sketchy. Their appearance seems to change as they enter the building, their military decor morphing into normal adventurers' outfits, with a symbol of Despoter, the second ruler of Hell, on it. The orchestralman steps forward and declares they're taking over the bank. Hellraiser says he doesn't plan to hurt anyone and just wants access to the vault. The Warforged mutters to Hellraiser and gestures towards them. They offer to have them join in robbing the establishment, but they express little interest in doing so, as Korrah says it would not be good for their reputation. Felix insists he can't let them rob the bank and fights back, getting everyone into the battle. Gwen quickly asks if they're fighting. Korrah says it would be best for their reputation and they are not cowards. The fight begins with Korrah taking Kiel down with 2 swift blows before getting surrounded. Gwen is compelled by Hellraiser to attack Korrah. Georgia arrives to see the scene and joins the battle. Gwen thundersteps her and Korrah to safety, and then Aeron takes Hellraiser down with blackened heart. Korrah takes down Buster, and Georgia is finally able to step into the building after taking down someone himself. Gwen and Korrah polish off Will and Buster before Hellraiser casts a beam of light and makes his escape. And that's where we ended. Korrah's gonna look around and see, is there anyone, did any, like, civilians get caught up in a crossfire, or...
Yes. And that, artillery blast that did, that fucked up Felix and Aeron. It looks like about 6 people died.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they were pretty well obliterated.
Anyone in, well, I guess Korrah will just speak up. Is anyone injured?
And there's a few murmuring, like, people going, "Is it over?" And people going,
My leg!
there are a couple people that are especially in that corner that are missing limbs.
That sucks.
In the
I don't look at them with any pity.
fucker. Yeah, in that corner there are a lot of people that need tending to, but everywhere else is pretty all right.
Korrah will go over to them and offer to, like, patch them up the best she can with her healing magic.
Yeah,
Felix is gonna be like, healing is not my thing. Yeah.
6 middle fingers.
On their remaining arms.
Yeah.
He just puts up his nub like, yeah, I know. I get it.
But yeah, so there are probably 7 people that are in genuine need of restoration.
Korrah's got it. Gwen's gonna look at Jorta, and she's gonna look over at whoever he cast the the heated armor thing on and point to that person and be like, "Was that you?"
That was
You
the one
do
that you killed.
Oh, it was the one that I killed?
Mhm.
Okay, well, I'm gonna look at the person that I stabbed and be like,
Did you do that?
"Did you do that?"
Jorta's gonna like just be staring at you with one eye, and he's gonna like slowly slink over, and he's gonna kneel down next to like the person that you ended up killing. He's gonna stare up at you, and he's going, and then his hand's gonna start to like gently touch the person's face.
This was Wall. What race were they?
Wall was Dwergar. This was a very diverse
Oh.
party, actually. There was an
Oh,
orc,
okay.
there was a
Dwergar?
Vedalken,
Wait,
there was a
Dwergar?
Warforged,
Dwergar.
there was a Triton, and 2
Wait.
humans.
Is this person dead?
Dead.
Yeah.
Dead?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I like stabbed him through the chest.
Yeah. She had already failed the death save, and then Guin was like, "You're dead!" And
Jorta's gonna like pick up their head a little bit and rotate it and stare at them and kind of like feel like the parts that are exposed under their armor. And then he's gonna cast Sacred Flame and just stare at Guin. And he's gonna cast Sacred Flame on the dead body.
She kind of like when you do it, she kind of takes a step back. Like, are you gonna throw that at me? Like, I can't get a read for you yet.
He's gonna burn the body.
Jesus.
That's how
However long
okay,
that
make.
Yeah, that's fine.
Felix just looks and he's just like, okay. He's just gonna go over to the other people and like look to see.
one of the tellers peeks over the counter. Is it over?
Yes.
It's the orc. That's generally how they talk, is they have the tusks, so their jaw protrudes.
No, Felix was saying it back in that voice. But like he like cracks a smile afterwards and he's like, "Are you okay?"
Yes. And like for when his head first peeked over, his eyebrows were kind of up, and then you did the and his eyebrows just furrowed again, like it's almost the same expression he was when you were in line.
I'm just gonna go over and check the other bodies. Do they have anything cool that I think anybody in our group could use? Not looking for anything.
Civilians.
No,
Not civilians, no.
No, the enemies.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
You're looting
I'm not
the
walking over
civilians.
the-
I was like,
Hey,
oh my god, Felix.
This poor farmer that was just trying to come to the bank. Give me all your stuff.
Oh, 10
Your
copper.
family doesn't need it.
No, the bodies that are on the ground deceased.
All right, so there was Boyle. Did Bushfire make it out? I don't remember.
Hellraiser,
took
Bushfire, Blade,
Bushfire.
and Bruise.
Okay. So Key just has some thieves' tools. Nothing
I take
real.
those.
Okay. Boyle.
I'm not trying to hide it either. I'm like, anybody need any thieves' tools? No. Okay.
This guy.
And yeah, all of a sudden, a lot more people are looking at you funny. And Buster, her cannon seems weird, very difficult to
gonna-
use.
I'm not gonna touch that.
I'll walk over.
Yeah,
Does it look cursed?
I don't think
Or is it just like complicated?
it's complicated and looks like it was kind of designed for her by her.
How big is it?
Pretty big. It's not super big, but probably like the size of a German Shepherd.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
Yeah, Shield doesn't have anything good on him. Wall has a breastplate, and a shield. Wall actually would have a couple of the smallest healing potions, which are
Isn't Wall
44.
burning right now?
Can we take them off before?
Well, I no.
Yeah, no.
They're
it's
burnt
too
now.
late.
Yep. By the time Felix would have made it over there, the business is done. So, yeah, unless Jorta goes, oh, that's nice. I'm gonna keep that. The potion is just gone.
I mean, he did feel him up.
You did.
Yeah.
So that's up to you. If Jorta would have gone, ooh, that looks helpful.
You mean
He is a lizard. He
Hmm.
probably
Yeah,
would've.
don't you mean?
With a little he would have just kind of like knocked it out of the way and then cast Sacred Flame.
Do I see the small healing
Save
potions?
this for later. No, by the time you got there, that would have been done.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, Jorta, you can write down two. I don't remember what they're called, but let's just call them lesser.
Common?
minor,
yeah.
lesser, something like that?
Common.
Lesser and greater.
let's go with lesser. Yeah. That'll be 44 plus 4 HP back. The orc teller, and there's also a human that are up and about. The third one seems to just be staying down for now. The human kind of looks around. Thank you. And tries to shake it off, and it just doesn't really happen. And like, you've done us a thank you. We are in your debt. The bank is in your debt.
Does this happen a lot?
No.
No? Okay. That makes sense.
The vault is protected, but normally this just doesn't happen.
Not very good for business if it did.
No, the last one that we have recorded, we let them in and they never returned. And we found their bodies sometime later.
And I'm just gonna. I noticed that there was some sort of like magic thing because they seem to have come in with disguises and then they went away. What is that?
Oh.
That's cool.
Yes, it just negates illusions, so everyone must present themselves honestly.
Interesting.
Hmm.
That's really cool. Do you know what the vault does when people get in there? Like what it does to them? Does it just like poop them out or? Huh.
Felix is about to rob
Cool.
the bank now once he gets
Yeah, I was
inside
like,
himself.
No, I'm not gonna rob the bank. I'm like genuinely curious about what it does because that's super cool. Maybe we should have just let them take it, but we didn't know. So,
Should I just like use my whole lay on hands pool to like heal the civilians, or like what do you want me to do for that, Ian?
Oh, it's up to you. There's 7 of them. If you just want to give each of them 1 hit point, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
Okay.
Can I
And
hit
then
me up with some of that?
Did you
Well,
get
I
hit?
want-
Yes.
I just-
I almost.
mean,
I
I
go
got
over to
hit.
Aeron. I go over to
didn't write
Aeron.
down
I'm like,
level
everyone's
0.
damage.
What?
Aeron, I asked
got
Aeron,
hit
I'm like, do you have any
again.
healing potions?
No.
Do you have any healing potions or
I do
anything?
not.
Here, take this, and I give him, sorry, just a lesser healing potion.
Okay.
Chug it.
That's
Keep the
a
potion. I don't need it right now.
Oh my god.
I feel like we should be more sparing with our potions. Like, if we can just like go hide in an inn or something and just like wait out the day as opposed to using a potion.
Okay, fine.
Well,
Just
I
trying
was
to be
just,
helpful.
I was just trying to ask Korrah.
I know.
fine,
I'm talking to
fine.
Felix about using potions
Fine.
though.
Whatever. Sure. Yeah. Works for me.
Is the bank like broken? Like the architecture, is it compromised?
There would be that one pillar in the what was it? I think that was the northeastern corner. That pillar would be kind of messed up, and the ground and wall also broken a bit and very bloody.
If I use fabricate, does that do what I think it does? Hang on, here, I'll look it up. Sorry. Know what the spell is, please.
I think that would fix it.
Isn't it? Well, because like mending, it's too big for mending, right?
Yeah, it's like
Mending
a
is
big
just a
radius for
small.
fabricate. I think it's like 10
Well,
or something.
fabricate's a range.
Range 120 feet.
Yeah.
Korrah, you're gonna
And
heal me.
cubic feet.
God, give me a fucking minute, Jesus. How much? What's your health at? How much damage did you take?
I need. I
Oh.
am missing 15.
Bro, that's nothing.
That's a quarter of my health.
Yeah, and you were down like 35
I mean,
like
yeah, that's
2
true,
seconds
but I mean,
ago.
might as well top me off, right? No.
Okay,
has
first
it.
of all, I took a lot of damage, so I'm gonna heal some
Yeah.
myself.
Oh, I thought you were doing that after you heal yourself.
No, not yet.
Oh.
No, I healed the people first. Gosh.
So yeah, I think fabricate would be able to fix the pillar or the wall.
Not both.
Yeah, 'cause it says if it's stone or metal or mineral, it can only be a single 5-foot cube.
Okay. I will repair the pillar.
Okay, so Jorta all of a sudden kind of goes into a moderate trance. This is a fairly long.
It's 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Gwen's just kind of side eyeing him like, okay.
Felix is watching intently. He's like, whoa.
Tail's just twitching.
He just like looks to the group and he's like, do you guys see this shit right now?
But
This is so cool.
yeah, so Jorta starts doing. I don't know what Jorta's doing, but as he's doing it,
Wizard
like
things.
the wall just slowly starts to mend itself.
Oh yeah, I should say whenever Jorta speaks like a verbal spell, he speaks it the command in Draconic.
I will heal some of myself up, and I will give Aeron 10 HP. Because I can't heal my whole self. And then I will go over to the bank teller.
Did you say that they had like some like symbols on their clothes?
Just Hellraiser.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Dispatter. Can I grab the Rod of the Pact Keeper and be like, wow, look, this will give me back a spell slot. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Gwen's like,
What's the spell slot?
this. She'll like look at the rod and be like, oh, this didn't do this before, and grab it. And she's like, hey, I feel like I can cast another spell.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
I'll use an action to gain a spell slot back just in case.
So Korrah goes up to the counter
Yeah.
and
I want to go up to the counter too.
you didn't say so.
Uh-huh.
So
No, I'm gonna walk up when
Yeah,
I see
so-
you walk up. Can I'm not allowed to do that?
She'll walk up and she'll say, "You have a Lock-to thank for saving your bank."
Wonderful. Thank you so much. It's truly that was the most frightening thing I've ever experienced. Let just a second, and this individual walks back, and there's kind of a small recessed space, and with a small platform, and this excuse me, okay, and starts mumbling and gesticulating, but kind of just like talking with his hands type of thing,
Mhm.
and waits a second after he's done. He kind of starts shuffling a little bit, and then halts to attention, and starts kind of scrambling for a second, trying to find something to write with, and scribbles down some stuff, and mumbles a little bit more, and then walks back to you. The bank is in your debt, quite literally. Um, uh, what would you have of us?
I'm gonna meander my way up there now.
What can you offer?
What do you want?
What do you have?
We have many craftsmen on retainer. If there's something you desire, we can have it made. If there's something that you, if you just need money, we have money.
Does Felix hear this?
I would assume.
Felix walks up as well.
All right, and around now, the Dwargar that Guin harassed.
I wasn't harassing him.
He also gets up off the ground and walks up to the group of you. I also would care to submit myself into your debt. Despite your less than polite manner of treating the queue.
She just like sheepishly grins at him.
You still saved my life. I shall not forget that.
What is your name?
Accent.
McGowan.
It is a pleasure to meet you, McGowan, even if the circumstances are not exactly favorable. My name is Korrah, and our group is collectively known as a Lock-to.
All right. I'll make sure my peers know of you.
Thank you.
Who are your peers? Like friends or?
Respectable merchants of the city.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, this McGowan is dressed pretty nicely. He's not gaudy per se, but the cloth he's wearing is dyed in colors that indicate, oh yeah, this guy's money.
Gotcha. That's what I was
Got
kind of
blues.
wondering. Like,
yeah, a lot of blues.
Gwyn will kind of eye him and ask, do you happen to have any enchanters in your midst?
I'm sure I could wrangle one up.
Might be in contact with you the next couple of days then.
Aye.
Have 10 minutes been up?
No.
Jorta's just like doing voodoo
Floating
in the
midair.
corner on the
It's
architecture.
not floating.
Yeah. What is the action that Jorta does?
The 10 minutes are up.
Oh no. What like? How
Oh.
does he go about casting this? Like, what is he doing?
he gets in like a power stance. His like legs are spread really wide, and he's just like randomly like saying draconic commands to like random pieces of rock and stone, and like pointing at it, and then pointing up at the pillar, then pointing at the rock again.
You go here.
His tail's twitching a lot.
Ooh.
Aaron's gonna say in Draconic back to Jorta, stone is stone.
Is this a concentration spell?
I mean, technically, yeah. You have to go the 10 minutes. Otherwise, it just kind of fails.
Jorta drops it.
Jorta's gonna stone. He's like continuing to cast it.
Oh my god, that's so funny. I'm gonna turn back to the dude that was telling us that we were in debt to him.
He's indebted
She's
to
like,
you.
I've been. Sorry, that's what I meant to say.
Those are two very
Pulls out a
different
piece of
things.
paper. He pulls out a piece of paper and he's like, "Is this something that you possibly have or could do?" And he slides it over to him.
I think you might be better off submitting that to the teller friend over there. This
Does he
might
point
be
to the
on-
person?
He kind of nods towards the tellers. Yeah.
I go over to the tellers
And
and ask the same question. Is this possible? Do you think you could do this? I've been wanting something like this for a while.
the teller takes it, kind of eyeballs it a bit, folds it, consider it done.
Perfect. Where should I just come back here to get it? Should I?
Where should we send it?
Oh fuck.
We haven't
And I'm
figured
just
out
gonna-
where we're staying.
Okay. Oh, that'll be fine. And the orc kind of steps up. If you have not established residence, just return here in a week's time, and it will be waiting for you.
Cool. I'll be back here in a week.
If you would rather update your residential information, we can have it sent where you are staying.
Okay. I will be back here later.
Can you just like turn in your notice of change of residence?
Most of the time, no. But this is
I
a
was
very-
that was
very
table
special
talk me joking.
That's still what he says.
I know he kind of just turns to the group. He's like, I'm asking for something, and they want to know where to send it. Where should I
Oh
say?
shit, dude! Guin gets like 2 things now.
Wait, what?
Because you gave the enchantment to the dwarf, to the Dwargar. The bank still owes you
Oh.
something.
Oh, I do have other things that I could ask.
God
him.
damn it! That's broken.
Is he able to do what I asked of you, Ian, on his own?
He can't, but he knows people who can't. Or let me
Okay.
double check. I'm pretty sure he knows people who can.
Is that like something that I would have to pay for at all, or is it a favor?
In this instance,
Probably
like
a
he
favor.
literally owes you his life.
Okay. Then yeah, I do have other things I can ask.
God damn. Gwen with the pro strats right now.
That wasn't my intention.
I know, but like. Aeron, all I did was go to the teller and tell them what I wanted, because they are indebted to us.
Okay.
was
And
it?
then they'll. I didn't
What's
say
your
what it was. I
bill?
gave him a piece of paper.
Oh. Well, we were
that had
standing right
everything I
there.
wanted.
Yeah, he
No,
handed
I
them a
moved
piece
over.
of paper.
Yeah, I moved. Yeah.
He
Was it like
didn't.
hidden? Like you hid what was on it?
No,
I mean,
I
unless
was
you were
handing
like
him a.
trying to poke and take a look at it, you didn't see what it was.
Yeah.
Well, I want to see what it was.
Make a
Don't be
perception.
go
so
ahead.
nosy.
Why not?
Can I tell if Aaron's trying to look at it?
I mean, you'll be able to make an insight check. Ashley, make a perception check.
I didn't crack my dice.
21.
Yeah. He wants to be able to fly from his feet.
They are winged boots.
Do I need to message Ashley everything of what it is?
Nah.
Okay.
If it was like
Cool.
20, 25 or higher, then yeah, Aaron would know like everything about it. But it was
Yeah, you saw
21.
children's.
21's still really good, but
You saw children's pictures, children picture drawings. I just like look at it. I'm like, you don't need to know. Don't fucking look at my shit.
Is it a secret? I'm gonna find out eventually.
Yeah, but I want to have some cool things too. I don't know what your sickle stupid thing does.
I'm gonna move to
me with
poke him
it.
with it.
Don't fucking touch me. He bats his arm away. If you want to know, you could have just asked. You don't have to fucking be snoopy about it. I wasn't trying to hide it, but then you were like,
just
"What
said
is it?"
that you wanted to, though.
Well, I mean, Felix wasn't necessarily. He was handing the paper over, but he's handing something to someone. It's really hard to read when he's handing something to someone.
yeah.
It's not like he was trying to be like kept it folded and handed it to him, let the person read it, and then they refolded it. He like unfolded it and was like, "Can you do this?"
All right, then what is it, Felix?
Well, I don't want to tell you now.
While these two are bickering, Gwen's gonna turn to the teller. I actually was in the market for a couple things that you might have access to. There's a couple things that I was looking for, and I'm not particularly swayed in either direction, but I've heard of a garment that helps make it harder for you to be hit, displaces you a bit.
Ooh.
I'm asking for
Oh.
a displacer cloak.
Oh,
Cloak of
boy.
displacement.
Yeah. Same deal as with Felix. Either, but in your case, it'll just be a few days because he's pretty sure someone that the bank is connected to probably already has one. So for the cloak, it's just like 3 days.
She also like kind of a little bit shyly is like, would I be able to request some like appearance changes to it if possible? I can write them down for you.
Of course, it might take longer because we might have to make it from scratch.
That's okay. We might be here for a little bit from the sounds of it.
Okay. Oh, yeah. No, and the orc steps in. Of course.
Oh God.
She'll thank them and take a step back.
And Felix is just gonna turn to her and be like, "Are you sending it somewhere, or are you picking it up later?"
Probably just picking it up.
Okay, cool.
And I'll write down my the appearance I had in mind.
I'm gonna turn to Aeron and be like, "Are you gonna ask them for something? You mind sharing with us what it's gonna
Yes.
be?
I do not.
What are you gonna ask for
mind.
then? What is it? I'll tell you what mine are if you tell me what yours is."
Aeron will turn to the teller. They're tellers, right?
Yeah. At this point, the third one is kind of starting to get up. Still just looking around. The orc just looks down at him.
I I am looking for an amulet of health.
Oh. And then he just like squeezes your arm. He's like, "Is that because you're squishy?"
And so the orc's eyes kind of go up a bit, is kind of doing the math meme, connecting the dots. And yes, I believe that will be ready in 5 days or less.
Cool.
Thank you.
And same spiel of either pick it up here or provide someplace we can drop it off.
Well, everyone else is picking theirs up, right?
Yeah.
At the
Felix
moment,
might
yeah.
not be.
I don't know. Felix is gonna wait until somebody else said a destination and then say that destination.
We haven't decided yet still.
Yeah. And then Felix is gonna turn to Aeron. He's like, "For once, you aren't keeping something from us, so I will tell you exactly what I told Ben."
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't keep secrets.
Gwen's gonna
Insight check.
give you a look.
Insight check. You fucking liar.
Right. You don't even
That
you
doesn't
don't need
even need one.
you don't need the insight check.
I mean, yeah, I was just being sarcastic.
At this point, half
and
the
then-
bank looks at Aeron like, what?
And he tells you, he's like, "I'm looking for these pair of boots that fly." One, because I mean, who doesn't want to fly? And he looks at everybody. It's like, right. But also
wanna
have
fly.
some sort of speed element and get out of bad situation element attached to them.
So extra fast flying boots.
Not necessarily extra fast flying, but like
teleport.
like a dumbed down version of, you do one thing to make them fly and do another thing to make them run fast.
Mm.
And then one that allows me to get out of a situation if need be.
Korrah.
Korrah will step forward and say, I am in need of some fortification, so if it is possible for you to provide some full plate armor, that would be fantastic.
And at
Enchanted
this,
full
the
plate
orc
armor.
kind of leans in. This is easily done. What customization would you suggest?
Black, mainly, with gold accents, and if you have any magical properties.
Writes down a name and an address, and writes down basically a check, and hands both of them to you. Visit this craftsman, who will provide you everything that you ask.
She nods. Thank you.
Damn.
Jorta?
Are 10 minutes up?
At this point, yeah.
Okay, cool. Did Aeron say Jorta?
Yeah.
We're just gonna like stare at you for a little bit, and his shoulders are gonna like wiggle up and down really quickly. And he's gonna walk over to the teller and put his arm up on the counter and like stare at the clerk with one eye and go,
And
I am.
this one is still leaning forward and goes,
Jorta's also leaning forward. Gonna say, I am Sukenta. Good to meet. I will treat you.
Orc,
And he's
and then looks at Aeron, and then back at Sakenta. And
he's gonna pull out his own shield and like
Clang, clang, clang.
drag it over and put it on top of the counter if there's space.
there's some.
There's some space. He's gonna put it on top and be like, "You make better."
Easily.
Better. Hard better.
And he's gonna make an insight check to try and discern what exactly. Harder.
Harder.
How much?
Harder. Jota's gonna look around, kind of like realizing that maybe he's not being clear. Can I see anything that's akin to what I would want?
I believe you would have seen Korra's sword.
Yes, Jorta's just gonna reach over and like try and grab Korra's sword.
Korra will she'll lean away. She'll be like, "Excuse me."
Give me that.
A this, and he's gonna keep trying to grab it.
And Korra will take the sword off her back and hold it, not handing it to Jorah, but hold it for the teller to see.
Harder.
This is a adamantine sword.
Adamantian sword.
I just whisper to
shield.
Aeron like, "Hey Aeron, could you speak Draconic to figure out what Jorta wants?"
I see.
He just said what he wanted.
Adamantian. Ah.
Yeah, I think that's pretty clear.
It will be done. And does the exact same. It's at this point, he's doing word for word the exact same spiel to every single one of you about place of residence to be sent to or pick it up in a week.
Jorta's gonna very, very poorly write in common his address.
And this teller reads it,
Iron
Lizard.
Lizard.
hands it to the person who's only recently got up. We will have it sent there.
Ooh. He's gonna pull his shield back off the counter.
We thank you very much. Services rendered.
Oh, before we leave, and Gwen's gonna pull out her big coin pouch and put it up. Can we still exchange our currencies while we're here?
Of course.
This is the reason why we're even here to begin with.
We shall waive the standard transaction fees.
Oh shoot, I didn't even think about that.
This is like, "Oh my god, I forgot," and he takes
I
out
already
his
gave
coin
my
pouch and
blood to get into my account.
I'm just like, I would like to open never mind.
You want to open an account here?
No, I don't want to open the account. Felix thought about it and he's like, "Wait, that doesn't make sense."
But yeah, so whatever fuck, what's the word?
Transactions?
Well, no, but changing the money.
Exchange.
Yeah,
Conversion?
thank you. Conversion. There we go. Whatever conversions you want to make, you can make that now.
Oh, thank God. Okay. How much
Oh.
gold? How much silver is gold? Is like 5 silver?
No,
The 10
100
silver
silver
for 1
makes it
gold?
gold.
Oh, 100 silver makes it gold.
You
Yeah.
each
And
have
10
one
gold is
platinum,
a
right?
platinum, right?
Yeah, 10 gold is.
Yeah, 10 gold is a platinum.
Sorry, Aaron. What did you say?
We each have one platinum, right?
I thought you had a lot more than that.
I have 7
I mean,
platinum.
not a lot
Seven.
more. I thought you each had like 7.
I
we
have 8.
Oh, I couldn't remember. It was written somewhere else.
I think
What about
I mean, I
copper?
had a different amount than everybody else, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
there's.
We got
a
7
slightly-
from Tucker.
What
Yeah,
about
but I
copper?
think there was a. Sorry, what?
What about copper? What does copper convert to?
Copper is 10 copper is a silver.
10 copper is a silver. Okay,
Right now, there's just a lot of silver in the Empire. So
gotcha. I do not. I have so
Yeah,
much silver.
I have too much silver here.
I have 5 silver.
yeah,
Can I,
and Aaron
get
can make a
something up?
withdrawal if you would like.
Hooray.
And so, yeah,
Like to make a withdrawal.
I believe you know how much is in your account. So yeah, you can take however much you need.
Aaron's actually rich.
Man, I'm taking it all.
Serious?
I mean, I'm gonna spend it, so.
So you're seriously emptying the account?
Well,
That seems like a bad idea. I'm just saying.
The DM asks that question, never do it.
fine, I'll take half of it.
No, I'm not saying that you can't. Just
Well,
like,
is the account gone if it's emptied?
there needs to be something
Okay.
in it to maintain
Okay.
the account.
In that case, how much needs to be in it?
At least 350 silver pieces.
Okay. I wanted to ask if there was a way that I could like have an item that is connected to the account so that I could access it.
Yeah. Get that. It's basic. It has a similar structure to Ascending Stone.
Is McGowan still here, or did he leave?
He's still there, but is kind of backing up a little bit. But looks like he'll most likely answer if.
I'm gonna go over to him and kind of like pull him off to the side and kind of figure out where I'm supposed to go to talk to an enchanter craftsman.
He doesn't write you a note with an address, which would be a lot more helpful. Instead, he gives you directions. And if I could have you make, oh boy,
Oh, no.
let's call it survival. A survival check to figure out what the hell he's talking about
Okay.
and where he's actually directing you. If there was a society check, I would have you make that.
I'll pull Jorta over here with me. Jorta, do you, as he's like giving these like spoken directions, I'm gonna ask Jorta if he can like help point me in the right direction, because I'm like a little confused when McGowan is telling me. Does that help me at all? Or is it more confusing?
That's more confusing.
It's okay.
Okay. I'll just like not listen to what Jorta said. And I rolled okay. You said it's a survival?
Uh-huh.
That's just a straight 16 for me.
So yeah, you're able to go, okay. So up 7 levels, eastward 3 blocks, up another 2 levels after that, north 2 blocks, up 1 more level, then west 2 blocks. And like, okay. I think I got it.
I'll pull out one of my journals and write this down. I only got 3 of those that you actually told me. I got up 2 levels, east, blank space, west 2 blocks.
You succeeded the check. It's
Okay.
I don't remember what I said either. So
All right.
Georgia like stares at what you wrote.
I want my item though.
he gave the orc gave you the same spiel.
No, the account from Afar item.
Oh, sorry. My bad. I got sidetracked.
It's okay.
So yeah, it looks kind of like a sending stone. Excuse me, but there's a bit of a depression in it, and the orc tells you that there's a fee that goes with this. If you would help me out and just search messages for how much that fee was, because I don't remember.
I don't think you told me.
Oh, shit! I thought I did.
Ian, can we do this? Can this be like a short rest? Because I need to use some heal with some hit dices.
This is not a short rest.
Damn it.
Okay.
Fine.
So let's call it 25 silver pieces, convenience fee, and whatever amount that you need will then be transported to you.
And I'm guessing I can only take out. I can't like put in. Or
That would kind of make sense, yeah.
unless you were thinking otherwise.
I mean, it would still be the 25 silver convenience fee. So yeah, just anytime you're using this, you have to pay to use it.
Yeah.
But it'll work for withdrawal or
Deposit.
Thank you.
Ian's like, I know how words work.
I do. It's just not when I'm playing D&D.
What time is it during the day?
Mid-afternoon.
I came here after the bathhouse.
Yep.
Right? And going to Aaron's house.
Damn, we got all sweaty right after we got back from the bathhouse.
You got bloody too, some of you.
Damn it!
You're like, Aaron got bloody. Korrah got bloody.
I probably did too. I got hurt.
Also, you stabbed Korrah, so
Yeah.
you got Korrah.
I think.
Yeah, I think Felix got hit by the.
I got hit
bomb
once, I
too.
think.
Yeah, because you were invisible the whole time.
Yeah.
You did get hit by the bomb. I just don't know how bad you got hit by it.
Not much. I have 61 hit points, and I'm at 43 right now, so not a bunch.
That was a pretty big hit, though.
Yeah.
Well, I need to go see the craftsman, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go look for some stores to buy things.
Okay. And so at this point, you guys are leaving?
Yeah, I think we're ready to
Yeah.
leave.
Okay.
Did Aaron have to withdraw anything else?
No.
Okay. So Ashley, if you could just message me how much you took out, that would be ideal.
Is the address that Korrah was given in the same district that Guin is going to? Okay.
Kinda?
Yeah, alright.
They're both up.
Yeah.
They're kind of up in different directions.
I'll just turn to the group. I need to go to, and she looks down at her like directions. I need to go somewhere. Do we want to like meet at Jorta's place later?
Jorta's like, fuck no.
Or do we want to like meet at an inn or something? Or the market? What are we doing?
I want to go to a store that has magical items, and I'm going to ask Aeron, hey, do you know any stores, maybe in the upper areas, that have cool magical items?
Probably.
Aaron might know of some that exist, but he does not know how to get there
Why the heck not?
because you weren't exactly wealthy enough to afford magic
Oh, okay.
items.
That's fair.
You both
Yeah.
have it.
Well,
I'm just gonna
I
say-
mean, I don't know. Never
Poor
mind.
ass bitch? No. Rich enough for magic? No.
I'm just gonna
Definitely
Aeron.
not
I'm gonna look
for
at Aeron and be like, I'm gonna look at Aeron and just be like, hey, do you want to try looking for some places that have like nice magical items? I'm looking for a like a bag that can hold a lot of stuff.
Hey, I was gonna look for that too.
But yeah, Aaron might not know how to get there, but he does know of some names that exist, and he can
Maybe
give
we can
them to
ask
you.
around, ask some people.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
maybe is there a map?
for sale, sure.
And we could always get a map.
But yeah, as you guys are leaving, all the survivors are just kind of clustering around you and pressing coins into your hand.
Oh fuck!
And-
Really?
Yeah.
Korrah will like nod
And-
respectfully to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take them if they're handing us stuff.
Felix is like, he's not used to getting paid for doing things.
But yeah, you end up about between 10 and 14 gold richer for the service.
Each of us?
Yeah. So I guess just roll
Oh,
d4s
shit.
and that'll figure out if you got 11, 12, 13, or 14.
Oh god damn! Watch me get like 11.
I got a 4, so it's 14.
Yep.
14 gold.
14 gold pieces.
What are we rolling and how many times?
Hey,
I think
This
13.
one's
once.
d4.
That puts me at an even 40. That's great. That's great. I don't want to be at an odd number.
Jorta's
Second, I'll
gonna like
please take this one
hang
back.
back from the group a little bit.
Okay, people are still putting money in your hand though, because they acknowledge it. Oh yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I will also say when Korrah looks pretty pleased with herself that she's getting recognition for her actions, I guess you could say.
Felix is very surprised. He's like, people don't usually pay me to do good
Oh
things.
yeah, I guess Korrah roll with advantage on because I forgot you went and healed people.
Oh yeah.
Or maybe Korrah rolls like a d6.
Yeah, a d6 with advantage. Yeah.
Okay. I got a 4.
Okay.
How much is that?
14.
Okay.
Does she seem like pleased, as in like just happy that like she's getting recognized, or does she act like arrogant about it?
No, she's being like respectful, like she's nodding
Okay.
thankfully to like the people as they're like giving them coins. She's not like oh yeah, I'm the fucking beast. She's not doing that. But like she seems happy.
What is Jorta doing? Why is he hanging back?
Well, I just want once like the group's kind of like going on their way. I was wondering, was there anyone left that looked maimed still?
Oh yeah, we just like left the bodies in the bank. They'll figure it out.
Like of the civilians?
Huh?
Of the civilians?
Yeah, like are any civilians significantly still hurt? And did we leave the bodies just there? I guess.
Outside of the one you burnt, yes.
Okay.
All the bodies are still there. Korrah healed a few of them enough to close their wounds, but a lot of them, about 4 of them still look like they're severely beat up, possibly with internal injuries that one point of lay on hands didn't fix.
Okay. Ashley, were you gonna do anything or?
Yeah, I wanted to see they had a plan for the bodies of the bad guys.
Aaron's like, I had a dead body.
You asked
Nobody's
me
don't
to
want
tell her?
to.
Yeah, I'm just asking if they're gonna get picked up by the I don't know.
Coroner.
Military.
I don't know. Does the military pick up
The night soilmen will be here in time.
Okay. They'll leave review that.
Yeah, he kind of looks at you a bit like, huh?
Oh, I was just making sure you bank tellers personally weren't going to have to be the ones to dispose of the bodies.
Well, no, thank you. But
Is
no,
the
the
party leaving?
night soilmen will be here in a few hours.
Good to hear.
Yeah, so at that point, you all leave. I assume.
At least go outside, yeah.
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 Jorta's gonna walk up, or Sukenta's gonna walk up to like
His name is different.
more of
Yeah, what the heck? He has
and-
two names.
more of the injured people. And he's gonna like kind of glance at the door and look around,
Snap.
and then he's gonna cast healing word on the worst
Okay.
injured people.
And so yeah, you can see their breath ease. They're still not necessarily fixed, but they'll be easier to fix later.
Gonna go out to my camel now.
Does Jorta come out to us like standing in a circle outside the bank after doing that, or does he like take a long time?
I mean, it
No,
doesn't take that long,
Yeah, healing word is
right?
Yeah,
It's
just,
pretty quick.
yeah. 12 seconds later.
Because, like, what does Jorta say to the people when he goes to heal them?
No, healing word is ranged.
Yeah.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, does he say something like in Draconic, and they're like, "What the fuck?"
From 30 feet away, sure. They
Oh,
probably
that is
didn't hear
something,
it.
but I don't think anyone heard it.
gotcha. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was like a.
Better. Better.
Health!
He screeches. You are healed
Not
now.
dead.
Eat cricket!
This is good for you!
Oh my god.
When he comes over to us, Gwyn's gonna ask, so your name is not Jorta?
For now.
Or now you're not Jorta? You are Sukenta?
He's gonna just like stare up at the sky.
Is Jorta a nickname?
Nickname?
Like how we call Aaron little bitch. Jorta like your little bitch name. Not as like a little bitch name, but like the name that we would use to call.
George's just gonna hiss at you.
I mean, like, hey,
Felix is the only one that calls him that.
I mean like a more casual name that friends or acquaintances might call you.
His name.
Is
I
her
am
name?
Sukenta.
But you told us your name was Jorta.
Because I was Jorta.
Bro, what the fuck?
Does he look any different?
No.
He looks the
He's
same.
a changed man.
He looks the exact same.
Georgia has multiple personalities.
You changed your name in the past few hours.
Yes. Jorta's gonna just stare at you, and then he's gonna put his hand on his chest and be like, Sukenta.
Aeron like purses his lips a little bit. He's like, "All right."
Gwen's
You know,
just gonna
like-
kind of like turn on her heel and kind of face the rest of the group like, okay.
Well then, she just kind of like stares at Sukenta and she's like, well, all right then.
Sukenta's gonna go, no like.
No, your name
Oh.
is fine. I was just
we're just a little confused, but if you want us to call you that instead, then that is fine.
Sukenta.
Korra's just
It's
gonna
that little
nod.
bit of silence that fucking kills me every time. That, like half a second of like nothing. Oh my
Well then.
god.
I must go to the craftsman if anyone wishes to join me, but I understand you may have other places you wish to go in the city.
I mean, I want to go everywhere, but I also need to go somewhere.
Is anybody looking for a magical bag? 'Cause that's what
Yes.
I'm looking for.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Ian, is there anywhere that I can get a map?
Yeah, and from here we're gonna transition into like downtime type gameplay.
Okay.
Just be like, this is what I want to do, and like, okay, you do that. This is how much it costs.
Oh,
Cool.
my list is coming in handy now.
So yeah, you can just kind of explore a little bit, find someone selling maps of the city. They're charging a kind of outrageous fee for it. They're like, no, 50 silver pieces or half a gold
No.
piece.
Whoa.
Whatever you want.
I'm not buying a map. I'm just gonna figure it out.
I grew up here. I should be able to find a place.
Ian, I'm gonna look around. And then once the person says like 50 silver pieces, I'm gonna be like, what?
We just saved the bank.
Good luck finding your way around. And
I'm
Keep
just gonna
on
look
going
over
about their
to
route.
like. I'm gonna look at like. Is there anybody in the crowd that looks like they know where they're going or know where to find things, other than the people selling maps?
Hey, Felix, I know where I'm going.
I don't believe you. What do you want me to make a check? What?
make a investigation check.
That's not bad. Investigation. That's a 15.
Okay, yeah, you're able to find. You're able to get directions to where you need to go. Directions here are confusing, there's a lot of up 3 levels, west 2 blocks, down 1 level, north 8 blocks, up 4 levels after that, type of thing.
There's like, what is the up and down levels of this town? I'm confused.
There's not a great definition for that. Is
What? Is this town or city? Is it a town or a city?
it's a city.
Is it like on a hill? So
Sort
there's
of.
like different tiers to it?
It's only a couple of you went to Israel. In cities in the Empire tend to be more vertically based than horizontally. It's not cities in the Empire aren't super wide like New York. They're just super tall like New York.
Is it like Omashu?
Kinda, yeah.
Maybe not
actually.
that tall, but
Uh,
similar.
it's yeah, similar. It's just buildings here are tall, and is for 3 stories. This building might be this. For another story, it might be something else, and so on and so on. Because these cities are very magically fortified so that they don't just collapse on themselves. Because it was built to preserve centers of wealth as the center of wealth and not to diffuse it.
Okay. Before everyone splits up,
Which is why you have
Where-
peppercorn plants.
where are we meeting at the end of the day? If we're not going to buy a map, we're not staying anywhere yet. Are we meeting here, or do we want to like find an inn first before we split up?
Is Aaron's
Well-
house too small to stay in? I mean,
Are we?
would
I don't know.
stay
Are
in?
we staying at Aaron's house? It seemed like it was out of the way. Like it took a while for us to get into town.
I think everything's out of the way though.
I'm
Well-
asking the party.
I just go
Fuck
it, and I go buy a fucking Mac.
No, well, I don't know about you guys, but I kind of wanted to get a drink tonight, so
I will join you for that. Gwyn
I'm gonna go
said.
to the map guy. Can I just say like 25 silver?
45.
30.
Gwen said you. 40.
What?
32.
36.
34.
Deal.
Perfect. 34 silver.
oh my god.
I gotta do that math really quick. I can run back over the group. I got a fucking map. Where do we want to go? What do we want to do?
Are we
This is
going
how
together?
the levels work.
Can we just like stick together, or does everybody want to split up?
Well, I don't need a map.
Well, aren't you special? Well, I'll turn to the rest of the group.
Can I like copy the map with my cartographer set?
What fucking skill would that be? Is this map?
Like
The
it-
city
I
The
feel like we just
city
roll
maps
survival.
are. Yeah, but city maps are weird. Especially tall city
Can
maps.
I help her?
Would it just be like an
Performance?
intelligence?
I'm
or something then?
looking. Skills are just very much for
Survival?
adventuring, not for city
I mean, it could
dwelling.
be performance. Like, how detailed can you make it?
Yeah, let's go with performance check.
Can I help her? Like,
Add
kind of point
proficiency
out
if
what
you don't
things
already
are?
have it. Well, Aaron does not know this district.
I have proficiency on my performance.
Since you're able to make maps, yeah.
Okay.
If it was anywhere else outside of the Towers of Gold, Aaron would be able to help and grant advantage. But
Why
in the
can't
Towers of
Isn't
Gold,
this the market though?
no.
I'm confused.
No, the bazaar is the market.
Aren't we mapping the bazaar? Now I'm extra confused.
No, you're in the Towers of Gold.
Oh.
That's where the banks are.
I was 16.
Aren't we trying to go to the bazaar?
No, you're because well,
Isn't that
Korrah
Go
might.
all over the city.
Korra's going to the bazaar. Guin, Felix, and I believe Aaron are staying in the Towers of Gold.
Oh, okay. I was thinking that all of us were going to the bazaar.
No, because the craftsman is in the bazaar.
Gotcha.
But I'm looking for a bag of holding.
Magic items you find in the Towers of Gold. Yeah,
Yeah.
as is Guin.
But if we wanted to do like regular shopping, that would be in the bazaar.
If you're looking for armor, or if you're looking for potions, looking for most average things, the bazaar is where you go.
Gotcha.
It's-
And the
it's
map
just
is the map just of the Towers of Gold area?
Yes.
Or?
Mm.
Oh.
map is of the towers.
Oh fuck! Really?
So Korrah doesn't even need the map then. It's just
No,
It's just
Uh,
Felix and Gwyn and maybe
but yeah,
Aaron.
16, you're able to make one copy of the map. It's very difficult to make. Is it's kind of a stereoscopic view, so 3/4 view, and to try and give you a idea of street plan, but also what level it's on. And for the uninitiated, it's not easy to read at all.
She's like, I did my best.
'Cause, yeah, it looks pretty similar to the map that was given. And the original map is not easy to read either.
Mhm.
I'm looking for something on the map that says magical items sold here.
Unfortunately, there's no such duck.
Fuck.
There are a few emporiums. There are a few. Oh crap. There's like one arcanism. There's what? I don't know. There are a few places with like super weird names. They're like, maybe magic.
Sukenta, what district are you in?
If it was the Northern Unbound.
Isn't the East Unbound? What is East Unbound?
East
or
Unbound?
whatever?
Yeah,
Let me check my iPad. What? Okay, it was East Unbound. Okay.
Did you tell us before? Did I
Yeah.
think you just said Iron Lizard.
No, George told us.
No, I said
Yeah.
where
I
it was
did.
before.
I listened to it
I
when I was
pointed and
editing.
then I
You
said
did.
it.
It was Eastern.
I remember
Okay.
I said it.
Okay. So that would be next to Godwakers.
Yeah.
So where are we meeting after we all done? A place to drink? Where would that be in?
This you would know. Yeah.
Is there a place to drink near where I stay?
Oh yeah. They're pretty much dive bars. None of them are clean beds per se, but
Mm.
they got a drink.
Drink?
I mean, what kind of bar are we looking for?
I do not know your human cities.
Did you say heathen
Drink
cities?
is drink.
I said human, but it was
Oh.
pretty funny if she did say heathen.
It would be sort of nice to maybe go somewhere that's not like a total dive, if possible, but
Somewhere kind of nice, but like casual. I don't know.
like a reasonable price that's not like disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess. So there's a lot of those in like kind of the central bazaar area. The southern areas where you find like the nice places. Central bazaar is not dives, not super nice, but nice enough.
Okay. Do we see any names of them on the map?
Well, this
Nope.
is just for one.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
I'll
there are
name-
not
can I name
in
one?
the Towers of Gold. Yeah, you can name one, sure.
Okay.
I'm
I'll
gonna put
name
it on
one.
you to name it. But
Well,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, no, I
Make
don't
the
want
name.
yeah, you
This
don't have
one.
to make a name, but yeah,
Yeah.
you're like
The drunken lizard.
let's call it the Drunken Shanty.
Drunken Shanty.
And I'll tell them where it is.
All right.
Supenta, I would love to come by the Iron Lizard once I have met with the craftsman, if you will be there.
He's gonna nod his head really, really fast. My honor.
I would also like to see your shop at some point, but maybe not today. I don't know how long I'll be gone. But for sure before we
item
leave
was
the,
gonna take
the city.
the longest?
Hmm?
Whose item was gonna take the longest? And how long was it?
Mine, I think.
One of Gwyn's was
Probably
also going to take the
mine.
same time.
Yeah.
About a week, right?
Yeah. Korrah's, if it was being done, if it wasn't being a rush order, it would take much longer. But with the amount of money this guy's about to be paid, it's going to be a rush order.
Well, I am off to the craftsman. I mean, she doesn't want to linger while Felix tries to figure out where the damn shop is.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I want to leave as
She's
well.
just
I'm
gonna
gonna
start
go.
So you guys are
Is
able
no
to
one
find your
staying
way.
with me?
I
No.
am, because we're going to the same.
Okay, Aaron's with me. Yeah.
Gwen
Yeah,
is
we're-
going on her own.
We're not going to mess around with finding the place anymore. Yeah, you eventually find some place that sells magic items. You're able to ascertain if they have bags of holding. They have
yeah,
them.
I probably would have shoved money at you, by the way. I want one as well.
Wait,
Cool.
you guys want 2 bags?
Well, no, never mind. I'll tell Felix, figure out what they have. I might come back later. Tell me the prices. That's what I'll do.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, bags of holding are expensive. They're about 100 gold pieces. Handy haversacks are half as expensive.
I'm getting a
Thought it was
bag of
the other way
holding.
around.
Are we using it as like a group bag of holding, or do you want it for yourself?
Yeah.
If we have a bag of holding, we should use it as a group thing.
Yeah, no, I'm not just gonna buy I don't have enough stuff for a bag of holding for myself.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I can't ask Gwen.
You have
She's
Aeron
not
there
here.
with you.
Yeah. Ask me a
But
question.
Yeah, and
I'm gonna look
Aeron
at
is
Aaron
just
and be like,
walking like he's carrying a lot of shit right now.
Yeah, I got all my damn
What?
books.
I'm just gonna be like, Aaron, are you gonna help with this bag of holding? Do you think everybody else is gonna help pitch in for this bag of holding?
I'm sure everyone will be more than happy to pitch in.
Okay, so I have 7 platinum and 30 gold pieces.
Oh, you don't have enough
You
gold to
didn't
pay for
convert
this?
it?
No, I converted. I got gold pieces out, but it
Oh.
only put me up to.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see what
No,
you're
I
saying.
have enough gold. I have 7 platinum and 30 gold pieces, which is just enough. My guess is people are going to help me and give me money back for the amount that I'm paying. Okay, so I will look at the dude and be like, I want this. How much is it?
100 gold pieces.
What about 76?
Oh god, he's gonna haggle everyone.
I mean, you should.
9 to 1.
Wow.
Let's go 80.
9.
Aaron like puts his elbow on Felix's shoulder. He's like, "This is interesting."
What did he say? What did he say? 90 what? 90? 82.
89.
Aaron like whispers to Felix, "Wink at him."
He looks like, shut the fuck up. 80, 84.
88.
85. Final offer.
87.
86.
86. And he hands you the bag over.
I give him 7. Actually, how about this? I'll give him. I'm trying to do the math in my head. I'll give him. What was it? 86?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give him. I'll just get rid of my platinum. I'll give him 7 platinum and 16 gold.
Raises an eyebrow. It's a pleasure.
What? Oh, he raises his eyebrow like, I was like, what? That's currency. What do you want from me? And then I'm gonna look around. Is there anything? I mean, I don't have enough money for most of the stuff, so I just spent it on a bag of holding. But you do see Felix take his hand axes, put him in the bag of holding, his 2 daggers, put him in the bag of holding. He
You have
takes his.
hand axes?
I didn't know that,
Yes.
but sure.
I do. I have like I
What?
think 2. I have 2 daggers.
When?
They're just on him.
Also, Cody,
he just-
it takes an action to get something out of the bag. So if you want to have stuff on you to throw, keep those on you.
Fine, I'll keep the 2 daggers on me.
Okay.
And then he takes the 6 featherfall coins and puts them in there. And then he just looks at Aeron. I'm like, put all the fucking shit in here. You don't have to carry it anymore.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my books in and whatnot.
Okay.
Felix acts
Putting
like
your
it's heavy.
money
He's
in
like,
there?
Jesus Christ.
No, I'm keeping my own money.
Jeez.
It's
Okay.
my money.
The bag can't be torn from the inside, right? It's just if it's pierced from the outside.
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, because
guess
I was
so.
like
I'm a
genuinely like, can it be
My
stabbed
sword
from
in
the
there.
I put in a sharp pencil.
Pokes the air inside, and all of a sudden, the whole the astral sea.
He puts the
appears
featherfall
before me.
coins in there.
Yeah. Should we like mark what we're putting in the bag?
Yes, someone needs to keep hold of this, and it's not me.
I'll give it to Gwen when I see her.
Okay. Just everybody just send me whatever they're gonna put in the bag, and then I'll write it in my notebook.
Cool.
Okay, so there are potions if you want to get potions. There are a few kind of talisman-looking things, but otherwise, you have more
Things that I
impressive
don't have.
things.
Yeah.
Are there spell
Oh,
thingies?
are you looking for paper and inks, or for like spells?
Spells.
Okay, up to 4th level.
Yes?
Yeah.
Wait, I don't know what level this spell is.
Teleport, I think, or teleportation circle, I think is 5th, but I might be wrong.
It's.
I am looking for that damn spell, and if I can't find it in this town, I'm gonna have a fit.
You can find it in this town. You cannot find it here.
Okay. Well, that is my
Teleportation
first
circle
order of
is
business, so
5th level.
yeah, it's 5th.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, 5th level and higher is like greater magic in the setting.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
I'm like, Aeron, do you need anything else
I don't know
from
how much
here?
it's gonna cost, so. While we're like walking to the store, I guess, Aaron's gonna be like, by the way, I know you were just wanting to help the people in the bank, but I had a plan for how to deal with that situation that I think would have been helpful. So maybe a little more group consultation before we make decisions like that.
Felix just looks at you and he's like, well, no one was saying anything, and in those situations, you gotta be quicker.
I mean, you're right, but I was just saying, I was thinking of pretending to join them so that we could get some information on their group before turning and then saving the bank.
How do you expect we were going to do that without them noticing right off the bat that we were playing it off? Like, did you expect it to say like, "Hey, pretend," to everybody while they're
No,
listening?
I just mean, I don't know. Obviously I couldn't have said that out loud without them questioning, but I'm just saying I had an idea, and might happen again, might not, but
Okay, I
Yeah,
will
for
keep that
future
in mind.
reference.
But just know that in those situations, flight or flight kicks in for me, and that is based on instinct and training that I may have gotten. So in that instance, it was, we're doing this now, and I'm not gonna let the bad people get away with the good people stuff.
Right.
I appreciate you coming to me and telling me, but for me, it was less of a, is everybody ready to do this, and more of a time to do something about it sort of thing.
I just suppose I like to calculate a little bit more than you.
Well, when people are trying to take things and hurt people, there's not enough time to calculate things. But I hear your concerns, and I will think about it next time. And if I forget, then just hit me in the shoulder, but don't break your hand in the process.
Wizard hits you and then dies from 1d4 damage.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys are done there.
I turn to Aeron and I ask, is there anything else you're looking for that we could get in this tower? I do have a map.
Yes.
Do you want to do that now? I give him the map and I say, lead the way.
Okay. So yeah, Aaron, you're able to find a place. It's basically a wizard's tower that you kind of have to purchase entry into anyway, which is 5 silver pieces per person. And then
Aeron, you got me. I just spent 100
No.
gold on a bag of holding.
I do not got you.
Are you fucking kidding me?
did you even pay him back for the bag?
No,
Not
he's
yet.
giving me
I will,
shit for
though.
the bag of holding.
I will.
I just look at the bag of holding and I'm like,
You don't have to come inside.
but I want to
Oh my
come inside.
God.
Fine, I pay the 5 fucking silver.
Okay, so yeah. You guys are going, this is gaudy. Like, lots of very bright yellows. There are fucking palm trees in here. And it is overly warm and very humid. It's like, what the fuck is this dude even doing? And
He's smoking.
Felix is just like, holy shit. And he turns to Aeron. He's like, is this what you rich people do? Is this what you rich people
not
get to?
rich.
He just looks at you like, come on.
but no,
You're
so
gonna
yeah,
lie.
you eventually have to go up a ways, and you never actually end up dealing with the wizard of this tower. But
What if I want to?
well, that costs even extra.
Okay.
But
Fuck that guy.
you are able to purchase circle of or teleportation circle
Okay.
for 10 gold pieces.
Oh, okay.
10
Yeah.
gold pieces?
I think Ashley was expecting it to be more expensive.
Do they have like gems here? I was.
No.
That'd be somewhere else.
Yes, that would be at an actual jeweler.
Okay.
Is there a jeweler in this tower?
Not in this tower, but lots in the district.
Why buy this stupid map?
Okay. Wait. So, when I buy it,
Mhm.
do I have it now,
You still
or do I still need to scribe it into my book?
you have the materials with which to transcribe it. You just need to spend the time.
Okay.
And yeah, if you want to get jewels, you can find a jeweler. I don't think you need a jeweler anymore, but that's up to you.
I still want to go to the jewelers.
Okay. How much are you trying to spend?
I mean, like,
And is it exclusively on diamonds?
actually, now that I know, like, around how much spells cost, can I see what else they have?
I guess, yeah. What are you looking for?
I don't know.
Looks up wizard spells. I'm gonna look them up too. I'll help Aaron in his aid to find.
Do
wizard
someone
spells.
else while I look.
Okay. Nicole, Guin, what are you doing?
I'm gonna. Okay, so how deep into the city are we? Like, can I get to the outskirts of the town from here?
The Towers of Gold is the fucking heart of the city.
Oh god. Okay.
If you want to find the
I'm-
enchanter, he's here.
Yeah. Is there somewhere that I can find that
Or they're here. I don't know if it's he yet.
is sort of nondiscreet and hidden here? Like,
There are plenty of alleyways, if that's kind of what you're looking for.
okay. I'm going to find one that looks like the most secluded, I guess.
Okay.
And kind of try and like keep an eye out and make sure that no one's directly watching me right now.
Okay, make a perception check.
Ooh, that's actually good. My perceptions are straight rolls. That's an 18.
18? Yeah, you seem to be unobserved. There are a couple people in the alley that are just walking, but they are minding their own business.
I'm gonna wait for them to leave. And after they pass by, I will summon my glaive and kind of run my hand across the barbs. I'm going to put it on the ground and I'm going to sit down and stare at it for a couple minutes. And I'm going to attempt to break my pact with it.
Okay. And it's a curious feeling, because this has been your weapon since your life began anew. And trying to divorce yourself from it just feels wrong. But you persist. And you're able to do so.
After I sever that tie with it, she kind of wipes away a couple tears. And it reverts back into its normal form. It loses the thick, black, sharp edges into a gleaming silver blade at the end. It doesn't have the additional spike at the top. The pole is black. It looks normal. It still has the trinket hanging from it, but it looks normal. And she'll pick it up and look at it, and then head to the enchanter's store.
Okay.
And kind of shake herself off a little bit.
You walk in, and this is an impressive storefront. You're just kind of looking at it and having the experience you have. You're able to tell, like, some of this stuff is just kind of cheap gimmicky, but some of it is the real deal. And it's like, oh, Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. And there's not really a counter. There's just a lot of displays and a round table. Kind of off in the right-hand section of the store.
Do I see anybody in here?
You see other customers, but as of yet, you haven't been able to identify someone that's like, they're the weirdo that runs this place.
Okay. What do the people that are in here look like?
Decked to the nines. And a lot of them are just looking at the stuff that you're able to go, no, that's fucking fake. What?
She's gonna eye a few of them. And she hasn't just, like, carried around a weapon this big in a long time. And it's heavy again for her. Because it's normal now. And she's going to try and, like... She's like, how do I kind of, like, carry this where it's not like I'm just walking in here with a big weapon in my hand? Because it's not something you put on your back. It's something you have to hold.
No.
So she's trying to, like, not stab anyone as she walks into this store. Eyeing the people around and realizing they're not, like, the shopkeepers, she's gonna kind of, like... I'll head over to the table and see if anyone approaches me when I walk up to it. And kind of just, like, stand there.
Stand there.
Looking like I'm looking for someone to help me.
Yeah, you look around for probably 40 seconds. What the? Shouldn't there be? And then someone's just kind of sitting down across from you. Knees crossed, chin resting in between index and thumb. And what can I do for you?
They just appeared at the table?
As far as you can tell. Either
she'll-
they're phenomenally stealthy or they have a little bit of magic to them.
Okay. A little bit startled, she'll compose herself. Hi, yes, are you the owner of this establishment?
Indeed I am.
I was, sent here by someone who said they were your friend, or a peer, rather. A
And-
Dwergar named McGowan.
And she goes, "Oh, McGowan. Yes, he's a long-term customer of mine."
He sent me here because he owes me a favor. I had asked if he knew any enchanters in the area, and he recommended you. Your shop.
Oh, okay. And for a second, she's like, "Oh, well, that's nice," and then kind of figured out, "Oh, he's paying for this." Okay. And like, so what do you need done?
And she'll bring the glaive forward and rest it on the table.
Oh, isn't this something?
Yes. This blade's been with me for quite a while, and I was looking to upgrade it. If there's any way that you can make it hit harder, a little bit sharper.
I can do that, yes. How much harder?
+2.
Yeah, you're able to relay that in character terms.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Yeah, I would like to do that, and possibly in the future I might look to expand upon those properties as well, but for now this should be fine.
All right. Yes, I can do what you're asking, and I will converse with McGowan and see just how deep he owes you, and then we can discuss further from there.
Forgive me, I realize I didn't ask your name. It's been a very long day. I'm sure if you talk to him, you'll figure out what happened exactly.
I could see that you've taken a bit of a beating today, so I can only assume that he owes you quite a bit. And my name is Shahar, by the way.
Shahar. What race is she?
She's human. Dark-skinned, very thick black hair. It's not kinky like Korrah's or in locks, just very thick, very curly.
Okay. But yes, is there any information you need from me while I leave this here with you, or a time frame to go by when I should come pick this up?
Based on how loyal McGowan has been to me over decades now, I'll put this at my forefront. I'll have this ready in 6 days.
Oh, well, thank you. While I'm here, do you have anything interesting for sale? I'm always on the market for something interesting.
I have some things. Is there anything specific that you're looking for?
Not in particular. Perhaps any rings, lockets, peculiar oddities.
Oh, I have a variety of amulets. Some of them are more impressive than others. Some of them are more use them once a day, and you can't use them more than once a day, and they might save you from whatever is hitting you that one time. Which, for many of these people, is more than enough. For someone like you, I'm not sure that really cuts it. And let me pull out the DM's guide to figure out. Oh no.
Also, just as a
Someday.
side note, I don't think I'll be able to attune to anything else after I get these couple items, so if there's anything that I don't have to attune to,
Okay.
that would be preferred. Because I will be reaching 3.
Okay. Has Pipes of Haunting.
What is that?
This would be buffed up a little bit. Are you proficient with wind instruments?
No.
Never
She
mind.
can, well, I mean, yeah, it's not a proficiency I have. She can sing. She has a high charisma, so I gave her that, but I don't have any technical proficiencies as far as that stuff goes.
Oh, you don't have an intelligence high enough for an instrument?
My intelligence is 12.
That's a +1.
Mm-hmm.
Was that just a general skill that was +1? It was +2. That was an instrument.
I think so.
Ashley.
+2 is a language.
And what's +1?
Common language. 1 instrument proficiency and 1 tool proficiency.
Okay, yeah, sure. Let's do wind instruments. I
Okay.
can't see her playing a string instrument, so.
No. So let me find the pipes. Okay. They have 3 charges. You can use an action to play them and expend 1 charge to create an eerie, spellbinding tune. Each creature within 30 feet of you that hears it must succeed a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw,
Oh.
or become frightened of you for 1 minute. If you wish, all creatures in that area that aren't hostile toward you automatically succeed on the saving throw. The creature that fails the saving throw can repeat it at the end of each of its turns. Blah, blah, blah. The pipes regain 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn.
What was it called? Pipes of what?
Hunting. And I changed it a little bit from
Okay.
base DMG.
She'll eye it a little bit.
They're a little spooky looking. Got like bird skulls on it. Also, yeah, they're bone flutes. I should make that clear.
She looks interested in it. How much are you selling this for?
This would go for depending on who I'm selling it to, 7 and 10 gold pieces.
7 and 10?
They're a jackass. It'd be 10.
Well, have I been a jackass to you? She jokes.
No, for you it'd be 7.
Sure, why not?
And like she had just been pointing over there, and she pushes her hand across the table, and they're right in front of you.
It's an interesting trick.
Oh, I'm full of them.
How old is she?
She looks like she's probably 60.
Hmm.
Yeah, got gray in the hair, got some wrinkles, but looks healthy and happy.
Well, maybe I'll have some trick like that of my own someday. And she'll
Oh, I
pick it
can
up
only
and,
hope.
and she'll
So-
put it in her bag.
Okay. Oh man, so many of these things that are even remotely cool are attunement. Okay. We will come back to this later.
I
Yeah,
thought you
that's
just
fine.
said wee woo.
Wee woo, wee woo, wee.
I thought you just said wee woo instead of we will. I was like, what?
We will come back to this.
We will come back to you with.
Okay. So yeah. Stupid. Yeah. Most everything requires attunement. If you want scrolls, there are scrolls to be had.
Nah. I
But-
just kind of wanted to see the fun little trinkets she had. Guin looks totally fine with the pipe. She will kind of like just wander around the shop a little bit and laugh at the things that are like she can tell isn't magical, but people are like gawking at like, wow, look at this cool item.
Yeah,
And
like,
after a while she'll leave.
Some of them are really pretty. And some are just like, yes, this is a necklace with a rabbit's bone on it. Alrighty. So, Guin, is that it for right this second?
For right
Okay.
here.
Korrah.
I'm going to the craftsman to get my plate
Craftsman.
armor commissioned.
Alrighty. So, yeah. Once you get there and explain everything and hand him the check, his demeanor, as he was professional to begin with, but once he gets the check, it's like, oh, time to break out all the stops. And just starts suggesting things that just seem outlandish, like adamantine plate and enhancing it with this and that.
Korrah's like, all of it. I want it all.
She's just like, I only want it to be black and gold. And if you have any if you think there are any magical properties you could give it to boost its qualities, then I'd be open to that as well.
And he just kind of squints and points his finger at you, just like, uh-huh. And like, I will get it done.
She nods.
It should be ready in about a week. Maybe
Alright.
maybe a little longer.
Understood. And no, yeah, that's all she wants from the craftsman. There's nothing else I want.
Okay. It was a pleasure.
He's just happy I gave him a bunch of money.
And he gets to fucking challenge himself with something way out of the box.
True. I look forward to seeing what you create. And she'll nod her head
And-
to him, and then she'll start heading to the Iron Lizard.
As you
Ian-
turn around, you see him start rubbing his hands together.
Ian, would I know who is making my boots?
No, they just
Looks
sent that
like-
to someone.
They just sent it to someone? Okay.
Uh-huh.
I was just curious.
Yeah, they sent Gwyn's cloak to someone. Like, make it like this.
Gotcha, okay.
Oh yeah, I need to write down what it looks like.
Yeah. Okay. So, and yeah, they did the same thing with Jorta's shield. Or, hold up a second. Let me. Sukenta. With Sukenta's shield.
It's gonna be hard to keep track, man.
No, I like it. Next
Oh,
week you
come
can
up
have a
with
I
That's
different
what
like
they
name.
it.
for.
I like it.
Yeah, man, just wait.
No, I
It's
think
gonna-
I think it's great, but Felix himself is just gonna be like, fuck. I feel like
Okay.
Sukenta likes Felix, maybe.
For now.
Yeah, and Felix will find a way, don't worry.
Yeah. Okay. Sukenta,
Mm-hmm.
anything outside of getting busy into work that you need to do?
No.
Okay. So, yeah, Korrah will get to the Iron Lizard first. Guin second. Aeron and Feliccs last, assuming that you guys don't do something else in between.
I haven't finished doing my things, so
Okay. So, Aeron, what is left?
well, we were at the spell store.
Yeah, I remember you were figuring spells and checking out Hallow, but it seems like
Yeah,
Hallow is not gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, you kept the component cost the same, so it would still be 100 or 1,000 gold, right?
Yeah. Like the lowest I could probably drop that to is like 750. Because some of those effects are really good.
Can I also get counter spell?
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's third level.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
6 gold pieces.
Let's
Okay.
go.
And can I also get remove curse?
That's also third
Aw,
level,
heck.
right?
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, also third level.
Another 6.
These are like two of the ones that I recommended.
Wait, can't I get remove curse? Do you really need to get that?
I have access to it as well.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like 6 gold.
I think it's
Yeah.
funny because
mean-
I got access to it, but I didn't have it on me. And when you got bit by the werewolf, I was like, oh, I could have removed that curse
Lol.
from you.
Rip. Rip rules not being
Um,
in place in time. Said had to do a
Well,
full
also,
ass
like-
quest for it.
Yeah.
It was a bonding quest.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I don't know, like, I don't know if you would know this, like, if I just ask, but, like, I would kind of like more, like, ritual spells, but I'm not really, like, finding... I feel like they don't exist.
Did I tag the rituals in your spell list?
No.
Rip! I know there are a few. I don't know how good they are.
Or,
some
yeah,
of
there's, like, yeah, there's 2 that are tagged.
Rip.
So I don't... Yeah. So I don't, like, that's something I would be fine, like, coming back to. Like, I
Okay.
don't want to, like...
Yeah.
And I also wanted to look at the teleportation circle location thingy.
To look at the sigil here.
No, like you said that there was like a directory or something, like the public circles,
Yeah.
like for coordinates of circles around.
That
I don't...
the cheaper one is in the bazaar. The one here is spendy. The one in the bazaar.
Aaron's like, how spendy?
If
Yeah, what's the difference?
gold pieces versus silver pieces. Is the end.
Does the
Like if
cheaper
you're
one have like major cities?
yeah, it just will get you into similar parts of big cities. It's like it'll get you to the merchant area of this city over here, as opposed to this is where my friends are. I will go to their manor and sleep in one of their 12 guest bedrooms.
Okay, yeah, I'll just get the cheaper one.
Okay.
How much was that? Did you say?
It's like maybe 10 silver pieces. You could probably try and be like, come on, man. Really? Right now?
Oh, come on, man.
And be like, okay, fine, whatever. Yeah, you could probably get in for free. It's just you'd need the sweet talk. Like, so long as you know where you're going, and it can point you to the capital of fucking the queendom, or they could send you to some of the major cities in the Southern Empire, and you could just go, so long as you're able to provide the material components and cast the spell. But to have access to that, you have to pay to get in.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. You're in the bazaar.
Do I go with him? Felix is like, Aaron just
want
like,
to?
Aaron just like, bye, I'm going to the bazaar. I'm like, wait. Try to run in before the before like the 5 seconds are off before I go doof. My other arm gets chopped off because Aaron didn't warn me. No, I go with Aaron.
Okay.
So how does this work? Do I get like, can I like write down places or?
Can write down a few. I don't have names for everything.
Okay.
So yeah, like.
So it's not anything near the key to. Like
Oh
maybe
hell no.
Rostock?
Rostock is.
Does Rostock have one?
No.
What?
Damn, Red.
Rostock is a nice trading town, but it's a fairly remote trading town.
Oh, okay.
I
thought it was bigger than that.
Oh yeah, it's nice. And when the train was still working, it was a lot easier to get to it.
Train.
The music is nice. I like it. So yeah, you have the coordinates to Krevara, which is the capital of the Queendom of Aurelia. Let's see, where else would Beirun is kind of near the Ironwoods. And surprisingly enough, there's coordinates for Bon Skellig, which is you've never even heard of this place, but you're able to go. Okay, that sounds really kind of like it would be in the Grimmin Confederacy, but you don't know where in the fuck in the Grimmin Confederacy it would be.
Okay.
And there's also ones to Isteril, to Riga. You're like, helpful.
Yeah.
There is one to Aachen, but you're not super sure if Aachen still is a thing or not.
Mhm. Is there anything in the north?
Riga.
Ian, you
Are
know
you
what I meant.
sure about that though?
That's so funny. What does it take to draw your own teleportation circle that like stays? Isn't it
You
like
have to cast it every day for a year.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's like not something we're gonna be able to do in a campaign.
yeah, fuck that.
And it costs 50 gold to cast.
Can we just skip forward
Every
a year,
day?
Ian?
Yeah,
Every day.
because it needs.
What
Ian,
do you
just
think
skip.
we are, made out of money?
Ian,
Oh, I know!
Uh-huh.
Ian, just skip us forward a year.
I mean, some
Give us
downtime
the money we
would.
We
need.
sit at the key. Sit at the Key2 for a year, and we're just like, we need circles.
We could
Yeah, that
pay
would be-
someone to cast it while we're gone,
That's true.
but we don't have any wizard friends that are near
What's
the tower.
50 gold times 365?
A
Or however
lot.
long the year is. Sorry.
That's
I
a
didn't
lot.
mean to be rustling. I was trying to pull a soda out of my fridge.
We would need 18,250 gold.
Yeah, no.
Why is this spell so expensive?
Because it's not the best, but it's pretty good. It's not just 7th level teleport.
Yeah, we need regular.
Okay, also
teleport.
I need to pick up some gems so I can cast this damn spell.
Okay. Yeah, get to a jeweler. Can get how much are you looking to get worth, and then you can haggle from there if you want.
Felix
many
is just
teleports
following
do we
and
got?
then annoying
What?
Aaron as much as he can.
You
Like, hey,
already
what are you
done
doing?
that.
Hey, what are you doing?
How about, man? See, I want to ask like the party, like, if they want to chip into the cost of this spell.
Well, we're gonna be here for a week. You could wait until we get to the
Yeah,
bar.
that's fair.
Also, for all
Okay.
you know, that in this downtime you might be able to do some jobs that wouldn't really be that challenging, so I wouldn't feel a need to run combat and be like, "Oh, we did it. We got money. Yay!"
We all do
Okay,
individual
I guess
jobs
we'll
by
come
ourselves.
back to the buying of the gems for this spell.
Okay.
Then.
So you go to the Drunken Shanty.
Yes.
All right.
Wait, I'm not ready to go there yet.
Guin, what are we doing?
So after, like, I go to, what was her name?
Shahar.
Shahar. Did I not write it down? I didn't write it down. Shahar. After leaving her place, I'm gonna take a little detour back to the guy that was selling the animals.
Ah,
Oh,
yeah.
No, no one's with her. No.
Does he have like all the critters out right now still?
Yeah, there's two of the I almost said bugbears, owl bears. Two of the owl bears have been sold.
Okay. Do I see
And-
the crate with the red
Yeah, it's kind of tucked away.
drapery? Is there like a big crowd over there? Is it kind of calm at the moment?
Right now it's calm. Yeah, right now stuff is kind of winding down.
I'm gonna head over in that direction.
And the foreman sees you and says, "Back already? We still got 3 days."
She kind of cringes a little when he's kind of loud. She's like, "It's okay, my group's not with me." And she's gonna go up to him. I've been toying with the idea. I'm quite interested in the basilisk that you have.
I can't blame you. I would be too.
Would I be able to take a closer look at it, not in its cage, so I can ascertain how well it's actually been trained? I am quite interested in it, but I would like to inspect it first.
He leans back a bit. I assume you're meaning outside a city wall.
Yeah, if that's what you would need. Is it not tame enough to not be behind the bars? And she's gonna motion to the giant cage it's in.
Oh, of course it is. It just makes people think it's a bit more threatening if it is in the cage. No.
Do I feel like he's lying about
Make an insight check.
that? Insight, straight roll, 14.
14. He seems like he's being straight with you. Like, no, people react differently with this behemoth in a cage than they do with it just being out and about.
Okay. Yes, I would like to take it for a test run, I guess. Would you allow me to ride it before buying it?
I would say you could witness. One of my folks would do the demonstration.
That's fine. Would you be willing to, after I watch you handling it a little bit, if I do decide to buy it, would you give me a test training course? Very short, I guess. I guess to run me
Complimentary or
through
with an
taking
extra
care of
food?
it, I guess.
Oh, wait.
Depends on how much you charge.
What? We call 25 silver pieces fair?
For you to teach me after I buy it? Or just to watch you? Okay.
No.
Yeah, that's fine.
For the telling how best to work with this basilisk.
Sure.
Okay, and I'm doing this under the assumption that you are well and truly planning on actually buying this.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, he's a little bit squinty at you right now. And
She's being straightforward.
yeah, he didn't roll well. And okay.
What's this guy's name? Does he have like a sign for the name of their business?
Miaville's traveling bestiary.
Meevil?
Miaville. Sorry, Miaville. Did I spell it right? Yeah, okay. Bill's traveling bestiary.
And he had originally said that it was 50 gold, right? Okay. Well, I have a bit of time now, if that works for you. I'm assuming it's not super late right now. Is it like later in the afternoon, or is it like getting towards dusk?
It's getting towards early evening.
Okay. But still light out?
Yeah, he kind of shrugs over at one of the handlers and kind of wiggle their head like, yeah, probably. And kind of shrug again. Like, sure, that works. And kind of shouts at someone, and a Dwargar, a pretty tall Dwargar though, is like this woman is like almost 5.5 feet tall, and you're going, what? You're a Dwargar? What? And but she's also a lot thinner than the average Dwargar, and her hair is kind of more auburn than the bright red or the bright white that most of the mountain folk possess. And yeah, she and one of the other handlers get the cage undone, and they're being kind of stealthy about it and opening it through the back, and making sure most people can't see. It's kind of spooky having this thing out and about. It does have glowing red eyes and all. And the other shoo it out of the cage and kind of skitters and just kind of looking, turning its head like 90 degrees, checking, see what's everywhere, and making sure it doesn't linger on anything for too long. And then head kind of low with its fucking, 8 legs. Like it's going kind of quick. It's going kind of fast.
Speedy.
Boy has 1 speed, and he goes.
Is it a male?
Yes, this
I'll
one.
ask the. Okay. Well, after you, she's gonna motion to whoever is handling it right now.
Yeah, you have the Dwargar riding it, and there's kind of a conversation in the eyes between one of the handlers and the foreman, like, wait, are you doing it? Am I doing it? And eventually the handler's like, okay, I guess I'm doing it. And kind of starts jogging to keep up with the basilisk.
She's walking it with like a lead or something, or is she on it?
The Dwargar is on it.
Okay.
So yeah, can get outside. It's pretty close to sundown by the time you get outside of the walls.
Okay.
And yeah, it's able to have it kind of climb up a few small ravines, jump about 10 feet, able to catch looks like it's probably a young, kind of a foal of a deer, and turn it to stone.
After they like come over towards me, I'll ask, is there a way to... So how does the petrify work? If it hits something by accident, is there a way to undo it?
Partially as a result of the training that they've instilled in this basilisk, it restrains itself almost all the time, and its first glance never turns anything fully to stone, like some of its more wild kin. When it's fighting for its life, it will it will be prepared to go straight to, no, be my statue, bitch. But if he is just in town, he'll do his best to keep his nose to the ground, and when he has to look, it'll be very quick, and people might feel a bit heavy at his glance, but not petrified. Like you were when you first saw him. He glanced at you, and you're like, "Ooh, I feel a bit slow," and then he looked away, and you're like, "Oh, okay."
Would it be possible for... You said that... Well, it's just the handler right now, actually, huh? The foreman isn't with us.
No.
Your foreman said that you were only in town for 3 days. Are you leaving, or is that just how long your shop is open in town?
We're set to be leaving, and yeah, in the 3 days.
Okay.
Hopefully, we're definitely gonna be closed after that. We're hoping to be moving east.
Have you had any trouble? I don't know if you've always traveled with him in a cage or not. Have you had any trouble, like, stabling him? Like, will he kill the other horses, or like what am I dealing with here? Like, how easy would it be for me to
He's very good
dock
at.
him outside, I guess?
Oh, he's very well trained. He'll never glance at something that's non-threatening for too long to actually hurt them.
Okay.
You might have a hard time persuading a stable master of that, which we have run into almost every single town we've been to.
Yeah, I believe it. She says that she kind of like looks him over.
Yeah, yeah.
She's gonna rustle through her bag, and she will pull out 50 gold, and an extra 25 silver, and hand it to her. Would it be possible for me to... I will buy him now, but would it be possible for me to pick him up the day that you are leaving, so I don't have to immediately find a place to put him?
Works for me.
Okay.
I'll make sure this gets back to Dustbound.
Yeah. Show me how to ride him.
And she does, and it's not the same as riding a horse. Your legs are much wider, and pressing with your knees on his flanks. His height is a little too dense. He can't really feel it. So it's much more tugging. It's sort of a bit, but it's... How would I describe it? Or no, sorry, it's not a bit. There's a bit of a kind of spearish thing that they have with a very blunt. A fishhook. There we go. It's a blunt fishhook. A kind of tap underneath his jawbone. Under his cheekbone. And
That's connected to the bridle?
No. Sorry, I misspoke.
Is it like a bull hook?
I'm not sure I know what that is.
It's like a little thing that you use. It's like a thing that people would use in circuses to control the elephants. It's basically just like a little... It's like a stick that has a little pointy thing on it. Like, is basically what it is.
Oh yeah, basically.
Okay.
And you just tap it underneath his cheekbone, and he'll turn that direction.
Does it hurt him?
No, it's literally just tapping, or tapping hard enough at least that he can feel it. And and she tells you that if you whack him with it, he does not respond well.
I would imagine not. So is that something that I would have to be using if I was riding him? Like I wouldn't have both of my hands free.
At least initially.
Okay.
You might be able to figure a different way out with some experimentation. Either just like kind of punching, kind of punching a flank, and then seeing if that works maybe. But the tool they're giving you is it's one hand occupied.
Guin kind of looks at it and she's like, I don't really like this, but okay, we'll figure it out. It's kind of like the look that she gives the Gar.
Yeah. Like it's the best that we have. He doesn't. It doesn't hurt him and makes him do the right thing.
Okay. I will pat him. Does he seem friendly?
You pat him and he does lean ever so slightly into it. But still, just his head is still lizard-like in very jagged movements, and will not look at you. I mean, you wouldn't want them to either. But
Okay. She doesn't want to do a whole lot of bonding with him right now. So after paying the Dwergar, and after riding him a little bit, she'll be like, okay, I'll pick him up in 2 days before you guys leave.
Yeah.
Are you leaving that
end of the
morning or that night?
I assume in the night. Things don't always go exactly how we might want it to. Especially not how I want it to. 'Cause I would say we leave in the morning, but we never leave in the morning.
Okay, I'll come by in the day. And then I'll follow them back into town, and then I'll attempt to find the Drunken Shanty. Is that what it was called?
Yeah. And outside of the towers, directions are much more normal. And it's just you go that way, turn left, go that way for a bit, turn left again, then right, and you're at the bar of your dreams.
Hooray!
The bar of our dreams.
And Aeron, now that we're at the Drunken Shanty, you went here as a kid, or as a kid in air quotes.
I came here when I was 4 years old and got slammed.
Absolutely blasted, bro.
Fucking plastered. And it's actually a bit nicer than the last time you were here.
Oh.
'Cause, the drinks are a little bit more expensive, not much. But yeah, the furniture, a lot of it actually has cushions. The tables are more polished. The bar has fresh lacquer. Fresh. Fresher than when you were last here.
Are we all here?
At this point, yeah.
Well, wasn't
Or-
Korrah going to the Iron Lizard?
Well, yeah, I wanted to check out
Yes.
Dorta's place first, so.
Good. Sukenta. Yeah. You go to the Iron Lizard, and Sukenta is there hammering away at the floor is Shayna's.
What you making, Lizard?
So I always imagine, I don't really quite understand the architecture of this city yet, but I'm assuming it would be like
Mhm.
ground level. Right?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Is
Is that
it
right?
the
Because okay, I was like, it's like a forge, so it wouldn't make sense to have
yeah?
it
Because
elevated.
most outside of the towers and maybe Godwakers as well, it's a normal city.
Everything's
But in those two districts, shit is crazy,
sweet.
and why people carry Featherfall coins. People don't need Featherfall coins outside of those two districts.
Nice. Okay. I pictured it as like it's not a very like high-end looking place. Like there's like a handwritten sign. It's like outdoorsy kind of. It's very open. It's just like a big forge, and there's kind of like it looks like he bought a used anvil to just kind of like use while he's here. There's a handwritten sign that looks like it's been smudged a lot that kind of barely reads Iron Lizard in common. And then something in Draconic, you're assuming, next to it. And there's like a very geometric little like salamander drawing on the left corner of the sign. And underneath it, there's like this wooden chest. And there's a sign on the wooden chest that says last minute commissions 1 week only. And then it says 50% off going away sale. And this looks very quickly written. And there's a piece of charcoal like on the ground. And you're assuming that's what he wrote with. And there's just like dinky little, it's like the chest is just full of weapons. It's very dangerous feeling to like rifle through it. It's like those Goodwill bins that you can just like
Sword?
pick through, but it's like all sharp objects. There's like a bunch of just normal like classic daggers and stuff, but then off to the side on a very crude piece of leather, there's like nicer daggers that are made like with obsidian and have like little accents. But he's working on a halberd.
Korrah like approaches and she like stops to like look at the sign and she kind of raises an eyebrow at like the little chest of weapons and she's like, "Whatever." And then she'll walk up to the forge and say, Sukenta, right? Yes, Korrah. I see that. Yes.
Korrah. He's trying to like imitate your accent.
She chuckles a bit. I see that you are selling your wares quite swiftly. Have you decided that you wish to come with us?
For now, yes. If okay.
Of course, we would be very pleased to have you. I was curious about your skills at the forge.
Yes. Doctor like perks up. He like stands up a little taller. Steel. I hit and forge. You know trade?
How long have you been working at the forge?
Time.
Time indeed. Well, would it be possible for you to upgrade my weapon? And she holds out the adamantine sword. I know you seemed quite interested in it earlier.
Oh. He's gonna like put his stuff to the side carefully. and like wiggle his fingers at the sword. And his teeth are gonna like chatter a little bit. Upgrade is very fine.
It is very fine. I just wasn't sure if you had anything to offer in making this even better. It is no big
Do I-
matter if you cannot.
Do I have anything to offer?
I don't think for adamantine, no.
I was gonna say, I don't think I'm familiar with this.
If it was steel, hell yeah.
Yeah.
But not for this.
Steel is my material.
She nods and she puts the sword back in its sheath. Well, I was also interested in acquiring a javelin. It seems I am not very useful if I am far away at the moment.
Throw a rock. Yes.
Throw a rock!
Why didn't I think of that?
Yes, the age-old human tactic. Throwing rocks.
Oh my god. You have design in mind?
No, nothing in particular. It is more of a secondary weapon that I would probably not use too often, but it would be handy to have nonetheless.
Yes. I make. You interested? And he's gonna like walk over to the chest and like pat some of the items and just kind of look at you.
What do you have in there? She's like, she doesn't seem too keen on rummaging around it herself.
Can there just be like some daggers and darts and stuff in there?
Dude, there's a bunch of random ass stuff in there. There's daggers, there's darts, there's like the occasional unstrung bow, and it's like, how did that get in there? I don't make that.
Jordan's like, not steal, and like throw it away.
Like one or
that
two.
one, that was an accident.
Like, there are a couple pole arm heads, but no pole arm, so it's just like, nice.
Interested?
She kind of like observes just like the random stuff in the chest, and she's like, "No, I think just the javelin would be great."
Just one? Or two? You strong, you throw far. Not fetch. One, two.
What would your prices be?
Ah, yes. Oh, the prices be.
Give me
Well, how
1
much is
second
the
while I
javelin?
consult what the prices be.
With the prices that be.
Let me consult with my god real quick.
Is there like something in your class that like makes weapons?
Well, actually, I can do something. But you have material
What sort of?
in mind?
What sort of? No, nothing in mind. No. I do have She has that elvish blade she got, or the aura blade that she got that one time.
yeah,
If he wants to, he could reforge that, I guess. If he wants to reuse the material, but I don't know.
Because I have a thing I can do artisan blessing. And it's just it's just an hour-long ritual to create a non-magical item, and it can include a simpler martial weapon. So how much does a javelin cost?
5 silver pieces.
All right. Do I have the material at the forge to like equivalent? To like equal that?
Yeah.
Cool. You sit
She
or you
nods.
go.
I will stay.
Take time. Okay. He's gonna go over. What is the ground like out here? Is it sandy or is it not?
Wait, for like the general region, or
Yeah. Well, like in the city, like is everything like
no, a lot of the city, especially in the Unbound, is pretty much just dirt road.
Okay. George is gonna George is gonna hold out a hand towards Korrah and be like, 1 silver?
Oh yeah, she'll hand over the silver.
He's gonna grab the polearm head that doesn't have an arm. He's gonna grab some other like random scraps of like steel and stuff and put the silver in the center and arrange it in the shape as close as he can make into it look kind of like a lizard. Like those Sobe bottle salamanders. And he's gonna sit and place his hands on either side on the ground next to it and close his eyes. And he's gonna start muttering stuff in Draconic for a little bit. And then he's gonna start saying the same thing over and over again for an hour.
I forgot it took that long.
Riveting.
So yeah, Korrah, you're just sitting here watching like, whoa, what?
And I guess it's gonna like the materials are slowly gonna start turning into and like melding into each other, and they're gonna like glow this like cherry red and start slowly turning into what becomes a javelin with a very shiny tip. Can we just speed run the hour?
Yeah.
We speed run the hour.
Yeah, sorry, I assumed that it was done.
Okay, cool. He's done. He seems like a little bit tired.
Thank you. Your craft is very, very interesting.
It's not mine.
It's not yours?
They're just gonna like snap his head and turn and just stare at you with one eye.
She's like, alright, I'm just gonna take the javelin. Like, I don't really know what to say to that. So I'll just take the weapon. Well, I am not sure if you plan to continue working, but I am headed off to the Drunken Shanty, was it? To meet up with the rest of the party if you would like to join us.
Drink would be good.
Yeah.
Drink that water.
Yes, whatever you would like to drink. Please, we would most certainly enjoy your company.
Can I roll an insight check to see if she actually is being genuine?
Sure.
I'm so
I am
I got a 24. Are you being honest?
Jesus.
Yeah, she's not like it's not gonna be the end of the world if Jorta says no, but she is like she is curious like to get to know him since he does want to join the party, so
We have our wisdom character.
Jesus, yeah, that
Finally.
was a crazy inside check.
He's gonna like tip his head to the side and nod his head slowly. I would like to go.
Dude,
You
Georgia's gonna get fucked up. It's gonna be tight.
You leader?
I am.
No hesitation.
I mean,
I
she
would-
is.
I am. What do you
Yeah,
mean? I
she
shouldn't
is.
be hesitating. The leader doesn't hesitate.
Leader acts.
Oh my gosh. In bank, you say name of group.
Yes, a lock to.
Lock two.
It is a ancient Otto word. It means the journey.
Journey. You travel far.
We do.
How far?
We have mostly been in this northern region as of late. We have a keep back in Ortwin's retreat.
You are strong.
I would like to
have
think so.
keep. You have power?
Some power, yes.
I honored to join.
We are pleased to have you. Do you need to close up your forge before we depart?
Yes.
She kind of like looks like at the setup of the forge, like the fact that it's like partially outside and like the chest of things. Like she's like, he doesn't seem that concerned about like getting stolen from, but I mean,
Is it in a sketchy part of town?
Oh yeah. It's not a high-end place. I close shop.
she nods.
No commissions. He's gonna go over and shut the chest. Like shove everything in it and shut the chest and like pull the sign down. And then flip the little like sale sign over and scrawl on it. Out.
Ouch.
Back soon. And then he's gonna turn back to Korrah and like do like a little like side hoppy walk up to her. It's really perky.
Drink. She repeats, and she'll head in the direction of the Drunken Shanty.
All right. Yeah, Korrah and Sukenta would probably be there about the same time as Guin.
Gwen kind of looks like a little frazzled. Like her hair is kind of messed up a little bit. Like, because she was out riding the basilisk and like she's like a little dirty. Like dirtier than when they got in the fight earlier. When she shows up. Hey guys.
Eventful day.
Yeah, you could say that. Dust some of the dirt off of her butt. She fell off the basilisk trying to get on him earlier. The normal stuff.
You guys went to bathhouse?
Yeah.
Dust bath?
Water bath.
Might as well have been a dust bath.
We're just gonna like tip his head and just like turn his eye and like stare at you. Hope not expensive. And then he's just gonna like walk inside the building.
This fucking guy.
I will say that I will say that before we went here, Aeron would have gotten clean again because he got fucking bloodied from the fight, and he's like, I want to be clean.
feel like Guin probably like I got hit pretty good earlier. Like Korrah healed me, but I feel like I think I went down to at least 20 something HP. So I probably bled a decent amount. I think she just like kind of wiped off the blood that was like on her skin and was like, it's fine. She used prestidigitation, so she's not like disgusting, but like she's not clean. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Like Aeron got like below 10. He's like, bro, I want to be clean.
Well, anyway, we walk into the bar.
Oh yeah, you've been in.
Because Aeron already. Well, yeah. I'm gonna buy some drinks.
Yeah, who gets there first?
You.
I think Aeron and Feliccs.
Okay.
So yeah, Korrah is able to flag down a server and get a few mugs.
How much do they cost?
Probably like 5 copper per drink.
I'll buy a round for the party. So she'll look at Jorta and be like, Jorta, what drink would you like?
What are my options?
She wasn't sure if he wanted alcohol or if he just wanted like water, so she figured she'd ask.
Jorta would like water.
Yeah, water indulgence. Okay, here's water.
Woo! It's gonna flick his tongue in it a little bit.
That's
Sight.
funny.
Sight. It's not the best water. Sight.
Aaron's like looking at Sukenta. Do you not drink?
He's gonna hold up his water glass and be like, drink.
He's gonna like hold his not water glass out to Jorta.
Jorta's gonna take it. You give?
Will you drink it?
What is it?
Have you never tried?
Just normal?
It's
No,
ale,
it's
right?
alcohol.
Yeah, it's just a regular ale. Kind of malty.
Yeah, I'll drink it.
Does he look like he likes it?
No.
At least it's not hoppy.
His like spines on top of his head are gonna like tremble and his whole body's gonna like do that like shiver thing. He's gonna and he's gonna like give you the glass back. And then he's gonna start drinking his water.
You don't like it?
Water is this.
But water doesn't make you feel the way that these drinks do.
Water can.
In Jorta's defense, I would not say this is the finest ale I've ever had.
The finest
That's fair.
water either. He's gonna just stare at it really disappointedly.
We're roasting the
Regardless.
Drunken Shanty.
Regardless, Aaron's gonna like hold his drink like towards the center of the group to a lock to.
To a lock to, and she'll clink the mug.
Felix
George
will,
does-
Clink it like half-heartedly.
Does Jorta like...
Felix will clink it a little too hard.
Is this something George has ever done? Clink mugs?
Jordan doesn't do it. He like tips his head to the side and like stares at all of you, and he just goes, "Latu."
Goal. Cheers. Gwyn's gonna order, after we drink the first round, Gwyn's gonna, like, order something a little bit harder for herself.
Okay.
She'll drink it a little
Felix
bit
as
quick.
well.
Same, yeah.
Yeah. It's,
After that elemental fight, give me the hardest shit you got.
Yeah.
it's what would?
Gwyn wants, like, vodka.
Okay.
Just, like, give me that.
Okay, so they're able to get some stuff off the shelf, and they pour it for you. You get the drink. Oh, that tastes like home. 'Cause they have an old bottle of vodka from the coast.
She'll take a couple more shots and just, like, bring them back with her. They're hers. She's keeping them in front of her.
Oh,
She's not
okay,
she's not like sharing them, but she's not like pounding them down. But she's like, these are mine. I'm gonna order these, and I'm just going to like take
Enjoy.
kind of slower. How much?
How much?
Does it
Yeah, how
cost?
much does harder stuff cost?
The vodka is let's just call it a silver.
Okay.
For all three.
How much silver? Sorry.
1 silver for the 3 shots.
Oh. Oh, okay.
I'm buying
getting-
3 for myself. I don't know what you guys
I
are
feel like
drinking.
Aeron would drink like something darker, but
I would definitely buy 3 for myself, so I will do that.
Yeah, they have like. I'm about to get real beer snobby with you, but I know you can't actually answer it, so I'm trying to tone it down. Okay, yeah, they'll get you a porter, and
Porters are good.
porters are great. They'll also get you some bread to go with it. That is similarly dark. Get you a nice rye.
Heck yeah.
Once I get my 3 shots, I'm just gonna look at Korrah, and I'm gonna down my first shot before she gets hers down.
She just
Wait.
like raises a brow.
Is Korrah taking shots with us?
Yeah, she'll have some
Oh,
shots.
sorry. Wait, was it Gwen or Korrah? I got confused.
Gwyn got 3 of the vodka.
Oh, Felix is gonna look at Gwen. Sorry, I misspoke. And then down a shot before she downs her.
She's gonna give him like a look like, are you challenging me?
that was
Aeron's
the
gonna do the same
intonation.
thing in like her pause.
And she's gonna just kind of like stare at them and then look over at Korrah and like
Korrah will-
look back at
Korrah will shrug and take a shot. It was like, alright.
drinking. She's gonna say to everybody, drinking competition?
You're on.
Felix downs his other 2 shots.
Oh god.
Oh, now she says,
Con
we gotta
save.
drink. We have to be on the same level before we start. So everybody drink the same amount. She looks like she's done this a lot before.
Felix was in the military, so you know he's done it quite a
Con
bit. Con saves?
be
Ooh, I
Con
have plus.
save. You just did
I
3
have-
shots in like 12 seconds.
Just
have-
just for him or for
Don't worry.
everybody?
Just for
Whoever
him.
did 3 shots in.
Ian, don't worry, I have
We did it.
+7 to my con saves, and I'm proficient in them.
Well, no shit. If you had +7 without proficiency, I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, how was my con 7? Oh, I'm chilling. That was like an 18 +7.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Felix downs the 3 shots. Like, well,
And then without looking back, he kind of just like waves his finger. Wants 3 more shots.
and one of the serving men brings it over and is like, and kind of just puts his hand on your shoulder and looks you in the eye. Okay, and then puts him down.
I give him the silver, and then I
Nice.
scoot 2 of those shots over to Korrah and Guin.
Just gonna look Korrah in the eye and take a shot when she does.
Yep.
Felix is just like, I'll wait.
Gotta
Rude.
let him catch up.
No, it wasn't like a rude I'll wait. It's like a like playful like I'll wait.
All right.
You said to wait for people to get caught up. So he
Catch
took his 3 shots and he's gonna. Yes, I'm already drunk. No, he's gonna wait for you all to catch up.
I drink the shots.
So Kenta's just sitting there, like, staring at all of you and, like, lazily, like, scratching along his, like, burn scar, just staring at you all, like, really intrigued.
Yeah. Get another round of shots, and at this point, need everyone who's partaking to get con saves going.
Do you need me to make
I'm not
another con save?
proficient in these.
I'm
Oh,
looking
no.
at my aura.
Ian,
Aaron's
do you
drinking, but not at the point where he's like partaking
Yeah, you're not.
in
You're,
this
if
competition
you're not doing
because
shots.
you know
You don't
he
need
knows
to.
what puke.
Cody, what are you saying?
do you need me to make another con save?
I got a 25, so.
Yeah. Okay.
I got a
That rolled off
4.
my notes.
Ren's
I
like,
want to clarify though, she didn't want to get like blackout going to throw up drunk. Like she wanted to get drunk and then stop.
yeah,
But I rolled a 4, so I'll see what you roll that as.
it's not a 1.
I rolled a natural 20.
Oh no.
Oh. So 27. Felix seems less drunk now that he's taken his 5th shot than he was before he took his 4th. And Guin, after her this might be your 5th. It might be your 2nd. I don't
think
know.
it's my 5th.
Okay. After her 5th is like, wow, I'm tired.
Yeah, she gets kind of loopy. And she gets really like she's like flirty drunk, and she kind of like lists towards Korrah a little bit more.
Korra's in like competition mode and she's just like making shots with Felix.
It's like, babe, not right now. I'm busy.
Felix is just gonna turn towards Aeron, and he's just like, "Come on, join us." It
Oh
kind
no.
of just looks
I'm
at you like,
enjoying just watching this.
Dude,
He looks
Cody, I'm
like a
sorry, but the
very,
way you
like-
said that was the weirdest culty way of saying that ever.
"Join us." It's a
Come,
very
join us.
smirky smile. Like, come on, Aeron.
Aaron he pats his stomach. He's like, I will throw up.
Felix will take his 6th shot and just look Korrah right in the eyes.
She'll take hers as well.
Easy money.
Yeah, right now, y'all are good. Cause you rolled fucking bonkers on your checks.
Yeah. And then Felix will call for another round for himself.
Who's in the tavern while they're doing this?
A lot of people.
Around? It's pretty
Yeah,
busy.
it's evening. Yeah, and for the most part, people are still trying to work. So there's still some money to be spent, and when you have next to nothing to spend it on, you're gonna eventually spend it on beer.
That's funny.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in, a lot of other people going about in similar competitions in this region, it's more people drowning or not drowning, drowning each other in beer. Beer bobbing and then just keeping their head under. No, it's just downing entire pints in one breath and like, yeah, you couldn't do it. Fuck out of here.
That's funny.
I think it's funny because I'm pretty sure the last time that Guin drank, she rolled really bad then too.
Yeah.
Um,
We're growing up in the frozen north where people drink and go out to brothels like every time they can. Gwyn's like, I take a shot and I die.
Oh, and then in the midst of this, I'm gonna take off the bag of holding from my hip and be like, so I bought this. I know we're in this heated drinking
wow,
battle
and she,
right
like,
now,
pats it.
and it can hold a lot of things. I don't know if I should be the one to keep hold of it.
When you say that, she just kind of like grabs it and like kind of like shoves her face into it, and she's like, I like it.
But it was 100 gold, and I was hoping that we could all pitch in for it because it's going to be carrying a lot of our stuff. And
I'll hand you 1 gold.
not 100 gold. He's not trying to trick you all. He's probably a little drunk and realized that he said 100, but it was actually what, 86?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, 80. Sorry, he corrects him. He's like, sorry, alcohol's getting to me a little bit. 86 gold. I wasn't trying to trick you. Not 100 gold. 86 gold. If we could split that
I'm
out.
gonna give you 1 gold.
He
You
goes
don't
to
know
take
if-
all of your stuff out of the bag.
You don't know if Guin heard you. She's still like
I'm
shoving her
kidding.
face into it, and she's like kind of leaning against their table, like, She gives you a thumbs up. She's like laying on it now.
Gwen, maybe I should take it for tonight just to be sure, and then tomorrow, when you are sobered up, I will give it back to you.
She looks like really sad, and then hands it back to you, and she's like, I'm sorry.
Just for now, it'll be yours to hold on to, but I feel like it wouldn't be the best decision for me to give you the thing at the moment in your current.
She looks like she's getting in trouble.
You're not in trouble, I promise. But if you all have extra things you want to put in here, I put in my 6 Featherfall coins. I have 2 hand axes in here. Aeron has all of his books, paper, studded armor that he didn't
Not all
need.
of my books.
Well, most of them.
I have a special book that's just
I
for
know
me.
you all have stuff that you probably don't want to carry around, and this is only 15 pounds, and it carries up to 500 pounds, right?
Jorta's gonna like slap the table when you say that.
Jorta, do you need to carry some things? You can put them in here too.
High price for little bag.
High price for a little bag, but carries a lot of stuff.
Magic bag.
How much bag? And he's gonna like his tail's just gonna like start flicking really, really fast.
So,
Aaron's like, magic bag, and he smiles.
does anybody have anything they want to put in here now, or do you want to wait till tomorrow?
Guin
Jorta's gonna
pulls,
put his cup of water.
Guin pulls out the heavy egg and slams it on the table, and she's like, put this in there, this is really heavy.
Go ahead, put it in here.
Is Korrah wearing her armor right now?
I
I
mean,
I
we
never
don't-
took it off.
we don't have like a room or anything here,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Not yet, no.
Wait. Can Korrah fit in the bag? With her armor?
No.
Absolutely.
No, Aaron's
not.
like saying that.
Korra's like, she's like digging around for like some coins to give Felix, and like she pulls them out, and then she starts counting. She's like, I'm too drunk to count, and then she like starts recounting. And then
And then
Aaron's
Felix is just
Aaron's like, here, let me help you.
Felix is just gonna put it back on his hip. Let's wait till tomorrow when we're all sober.
My what?
And then he's going to
I
push-
can count.
He's gonna
What?
push another shot towards Korrah, and then he's gonna take his and set it down on the table in front of him.
So Kent is gonna reach towards the bag. Water.
No, don't
do you
put
want your- oh, here.
water in it.
You already did. He's
You already
asking
did.
for it
I'll
back.
reach in and I'll take the cup of water out and give it back to
Did it spill? Like, did it work for a cup of water?
It probably does. It probably doesn't tip it upside down. You put it in however you want and it comes back out.
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's bag of holding. He just gives it back
The
to
water.
Wait,
Does it taste any
wait, you
better after
guys.
being in there?
You guys! Gwyn says, and she orders another shot. She's like, drinks for later! And she's gonna put shots of
Nope,
vodka.
he's gonna take it away. Nope.
Shot glasses of vodka.
He takes it away.
Why? She looks really distressed.
I don't know if things don't spill. I think the only reason why George's water didn't spill is because I didn't move it around a bunch.
Wait,
don't
try
want to
it
put stuff
again.
in.
Try it again. She grabs
Dump
soup
everything
pencils.
out and then put the water
Yeah.
in and then shake it
Yeah,
around.
No. He's gonna
I
put it on the tip.
hypothesize
Oh
that if
my
we put
god.
the water in the bag
Felix puts it back on the
and
tip.
then shake the bag around, the
No.
water will not spill because it is a magic bag.
No,
Magic
he's just gonna,
bag. Magic
he's
bag.
just gonna
It ruins
hold the
books.
bag next to him.
We take everything out first.
No.
Yeah.
Then how you tell it spilled?
Wait, what if we
Empty cup?
put a piece of paper in?
These paper. Yeah, I have paper. I have paper.
Oh my fucking god.
Do it! She says, and she's gonna like grab on your arm. I want to see.
He's like, don't fuck it. He's like, fucking get off me. He's like holding the bag above his head away from everybody. He's like, stop. Pointing at all of you, like, stop it right now.
I'm gonna try to grab it.
I'm gonna try to grab it too, but I'm short and I can't reach.
He's gonna stand up, and then
I am
But his-
just as tall as you.
he's gonna put his mage hand on it and make it rise higher. Okay, it's gonna stay there.
I want my money back.
You gave me 1 gold.
Oh.
As far as it sounds, no one has paid me for this bag yet, so technically it's mine.
You think
Well, here.
I
I'll give
can
you
count
the-
right now? She says as she's like,
That's why we're going to wait until tomorrow. So stop hounding me about it.
I can count right now.
yeah, he
There
can
is
count.
there's no need for counting.
Counting is a good thing,
Felix
Korrah.
is going to
Korrah's
take
drunk
his.
too. She also can't count, but Aeron can
His what?
count.
I'll
He's gonna
count for
take
all
what,
of you.
his-
I take
Just
his, like,
everyone
7?
dump all your money on the table and I will count it.
No.
Felix is gonna take what, his like
No,
7th shot?
you will swindle us.
Yeah, you're gonna steal all our money and buy
I'm
paper
sitting here
with it.
sitting. We're all sitting right here. You can see me. I want to count.
No.
Felix is
No.
going
Count
to
your own
take
coin.
his. Felix is now going to take his next shot and then just look at Korrah and be like, "You're 2 behind now."
She'll take another 2 after he says that.
No, take 3.
Yeah, take 3.
She'll take a 3rd.
Felix takes
save
a 3rd
at
one as well.
disadvantage.
Oh no.
Felix takes his 3rd
Felix
one
as
too.
well.
Disadvantage, you said?
Yep.
Cocked.
Got a 20.
I rolled, I really can't see this black one. Okay, that's a, I also rolled a 20. I rolled a 15 and a 13. Ian's like, what the fuck?
Fine.
You're fine. Are you as drunk as you can get, though? That is the
Yeah.
question.
Hey guys, are we
Drunk as hell.
staying here? She says as she starts like eating some bread,
And
recognizing she should probably eat something.
one of the servers comes around, says, "Yes," and keeps on going.
What? Wait. Hey, Aeron.
I don't know. A nighttime walk.
Aeron.
Kind of nice.
Aeron, where
What?
did Where are the animals?